There we go. I think we are live. What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the PFM TV stream. I'm happy to be back with you guys on first stream of the year, man. First stream of the year. I'm excited. I missed everyone. I missed trading. I actually took like 2 weeks off from trading. I barely looked at a chart, which was a nice refresh, although I did also have a baby, so I didn't have a lot of relaxation. It was a lot of work in a different way, but I'm glad to be back, man. I really am. I have been trading a little bit the last couple of days. Like I traded on Thursday and Friday, I believe, last week. And then other than that, though, man, not much. So I got some accounts. I got some Tradeify accounts, some Top 1 Futures accounts. I'll go over the balances on where I'm at with those. Yeah, I'm just excited to get back here, man. I see a lot of the regulars in the chat. What's going on, guys? Vision says we are back, baby. Yes, sir, we are. We're back. We have Luna Trades coming on at 9:30, so shout out Luna. He'll be here trading with us at the Open. He's the man. And we got giveaways to do, as always. We got our usual giveaways. We'll be giving away like 12 accounts. Shout out to our sponsors, Top 1 Futures, Blue Guardian, and Aqua Futures. We'll be giving away 4 accounts. 4 accounts from each firm. So stay tuned for that. We'll do a ton of those. There's no other stream in the trading space that gives away as many accounts as Prop for Match TV. It's just unmatched. Yeah, man, I don't know. I feel a little rusty right now. I need to like get going, I need to get in the flow. I'm happy to be back though. I got this cool like fisheye lens. If you guys notice, it might look a little different here. You can see more of the office, the trading studio. Like, I think it's a cool look. Let me know what you guys think. Have you in the chat? It's a cool look. See some of the lighting, a little bit of the monitor. Oh, yeah. There we go. Appreciate that. Appreciate you guys reminding me of that. I always forget that. I'm rusty. Like I said, it's been a couple weeks. Who thinks it's cool? Looking handsome, bro. Appreciate. What is my New Year's resolution? Honestly, man, I haven't thought much about that. Honestly, this is going to be pretty cliche, corny, but I think my New Year's resolution is to get back in shape. With getting ready for the baby and everything, and then being so focused on my work, I just have been not very athletic. Like to be real, like all I have done the last 9 months is work, get ready for this baby, moving into a new apartment. There's just been so much going on. I honestly, like, it's not super interesting, but I think my New Year's resolution is just get back in shape, get in the gym, start skating more again, and get in that flow. Other than that, like, I'm really happy with everything going on in my life. I don't have a lot of things that I feel like need to be changed, but the main thing is probably just physical well-being, physical health. Not that I'm unhealthy. I'm not as active as I used to be, because I'm so focused on work all the time, man. Yeah, I would say that's my New Year's resolution. Let me know in the chat. What is your guys? Is it trading related? Is it personal? I know a lot of times I had trading related resolutions, and they can go well sometimes, and other times, I don't know. Like I think I remember once my resolution was, this is when I was still trading CFD firms. It was get 6 figures in funding. Like, it's just a silly resolution. Just continue to get better at trading every day. Put in the work, educate yourself, and all of that will happen. And a lot of times it's not so much the technicals that you need to be focusing on, but it's really like who you are as a person. You need to get proper sleep. You need to exercise. Like, there's a lot of other things that go into being good at trading and being like prepared at the desk, other than just, technical analysis. And coming from me, I love technical analysis. You guys know that, but still, there's other parts of it. How's the baby doing? Baby's great. I mean, I'm not going to lie, guys. I'm running on like 3 to 4 hours of sleep. That's the most amount of sleep I get at a time. So it's a lot of work. It's been a lot of work, but we've had a lot of family helping us out. Right now, actually, my baby's aunt and her aunts, Rachel and Elisa, are both in the other room. They came over like in the middle of the night to help us because we were just like sleep deprived. We were like, we need some help. So luckily we have that, but the baby's great. She's been great. No issues. Just feeding, sleeping, crying. You guys know the deal. If any of you have kids, you know the deal. But all right, man, let's get into some charts. Beautiful setting, audio and video is great. Awesome. That's what I want to hear. Thanks for letting me know, Andy. Any new sponsor? Yeah, we're going to be working on new sponsors for sure. We're going to be getting more Tradeify and maybe even Apex. I think we can get some Apex accounts going. We got new sponsors coming in the new year. Don't worry. And also a lot of cool things that are going to happen in the Discord. I've been hyping this up, saying 2026 is the year we're going to make this Discord really poppin'. We're going to do live Q&As, live back testing sessions. I got a lot of ideas for it. If you guys remember, a few weeks ago, we did our first live Q&A. And it was great. People really enjoyed it, so we're going to keep it going. If you want to join the Prop Firm Match Discord, go to the link in the description of this video. You know what? Let me make a pinned comment for it too. I got to make it easy for everyone. You know what I mean? We got to make it easy. So let me go to the, let me make this real quick. While I do that, let's get some. There we go. Nasdaq's been in a range. We'll get into that in just a moment. Let me just do this. Chat, did you guys miss me, man? Yeah, thank you to everyone saying congratulations on the baby. Really, thank you so much, man. That was my experience of taking a break on trades. Honestly, it was nice, but it's you know, I was so busy though. Like we were in the hospital for like a few days because she had to be induced. It wasn't like the baby was late. We were like 7 days late, so we had to go to the hospital, get induced. We stayed in the hospital for like 2 or 3 nights, and then we came right home to like taking care of a baby. So it was nice to take a break from the markets, but like I didn't really have a break from tough things about, like I didn't get to relax. So it doesn't feel as good as like, I don't know, going on vacation in Hawaii and taking a week off or 2 weeks off. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I got this link right here. I'm pinning this comment to the chat, guys. So this is going to make it easy for you. There's no excuses. You don't need to ask me how do I join the Discord? Pinned message at the top of the chat right there. So it has the Discord invite link. Click that link. That's how you can enter into our giveaways. And when we do our first giveaway, I'll walk you guys through how to do it. But it's really simple. Very, very simple. We'll do a giveaway soon. Happy to see you here again. Yeah, break is always good for sure, man. For sure. But all right, enough about breaks, man. I'm happy to be back. Honestly, I'm really happy to be back. 2026 is going to be a great year for trading. I just know it. Bro, don't worry. It is just the start. You have to be very busy for the next 10 years. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Sam the Trader's in the chat. What up, bro? Happy New Year, Zach. Let the learning and growth continue. Yes. Yes. All right, let's go over some of these charts. So Nasdaq, what has been happening since we opened up overnight? We gapped up overnight. Not a crazy gap, small gap. This is about what? 10 points, 10-point new week opening gap. And we have just kind of slowly grinded our way up higher. I actually took some longs here in the Asia session, believe it or not. I can show you guys that, and I could give you guys a rundown on my current accounts. Serious question. Have you changed the diaper yet? Dude, of course, man. It's been like a week. I will say I wasn't good at it for the first like 3 days. Like I couldn't do it on my own for the first 3 days, but now I got it down. I could get it done in like, I don't know, 5 minutes. I'm done. But all right, so yeah, this is my P&L on my Tradeify account so far. So I'm actually halfway to a profit target. And if you notice, these are not 50K accounts. I decided to go with the 150Ks. And the reason for that is I know a lot of people talk about profit target to drawdown ratio, easier to get your first payout. I get all that, man. And I was doing that. You've seen me on stream take like 2 or 3 sets of $10,000 payouts just in the last 60 days from 50K accounts. It's really true that they are easiest to get that first payout. But the thing about the bigger accounts is that because you need to make more profit, it actually helps you in the long run because you have more drawdown to take multiple payouts on the same set of accounts. The problem with the 50Ks, and I don't think this is just me, I've noticed this with everyone, is that you have to make a $3,000 profit target, right, to take out 2,000. You do that on 5 accounts, that's 10 grand, great. But the thing is, once you take out that 2K, you only have $1,000 left of drawdown, man. That's really tough to make that back and then get to a second payout, right? Where with the 150K accounts, yes, you need to make a $9,000 profit target. It seems pretty steep, and you get to withdraw 3,000. So instead of a $10,000 payout, I'm saying I'm always trading the maximum amount of accounts I can. So for me, that's 5 of them with Tradeify. That means I can take a $15,000 payout. Cool. But a lot of people think it's not worth it. They're like, you have to make all this extra profit to get an extra $1,000 per account per payout. But the thing is, once I take that payout, I still have $6,000 left of drawdown, which is a lot easier to get to my next payout cycle on the same set of accounts. Now, how is that going to help you? You're going to spend less money on accounts. You don't need to refresh after each payout. It's not just about the money that comes in. It's about the money you're putting out. It's about your business expense. So I wanted to go back to some 150Ks. Over the summer, I think I got 6 payouts from the same set of 150K accounts with Tradeify on that run that I had over the summer. So, and then I started going to 50Ks for some reason. And now I'm like, you know what, let's do some 150Ks. I like the extra drawdown, but I think that makes a lot of sense. Let me know if that makes sense to you guys. That's why I'm trading the bigger account here. So profit target is nine grand. I'm at 4,000, so almost halfway. And then I also have some top 1 futures accounts to start the new year. Let me go to that. SP King says, welcome back. Thank you. Welcome back yourself, brother. Good to see you here. Looks like we got all the regulars. I was worried that, after 2 weeks, we were going to lose some momentum, which we might. We might lose a little bit of momentum for like a day or two. But I'm seeing most of our regulars in here, man. So that's great. I'm hyped to see everyone just right back to it. Which Tradeify account? Instant funded. I always do the instant funded, man. I'm so tired of taking challenges. I'd rather just buy the instant funded account and just get right to trading. I don't mind consistency rules. I don't mind all that stuff. So chat, I really like the fisheye, man. Look at this shit. The fisheye is sick. Hey, Mike. Good morning, man. Happy New Year. Happy holidays. Good to see you in here, bro. Hope you and your family had a wonderful holiday. Let's get it in the new year, bro. Armesh, good morning. Yeah, everyone's in here, man. Sakuna. How much did it cost in hospital fees? I heard it's costly there. Well, we have health insurance. So health insurance covers most. There probably are going to be some copays and whatnot, which sucks. America is pretty crazy. Now, dude, I mean, listen, if we didn't have health insurance, it's like impossible. I mean, it's what they charged the health insurance company here in the States is probably upwards of 6 figures. There's no way it's less than 6 figures just to deliver a baby. So if you don't have health insurance, you can put yourself into medical debt just having a baby. Shout out US. Yeah, you need insurance in the US. All these other countries, you guys have universal health care. And I know that there's, not to get political, but I know there's issues with that as well. But I don't know. I feel like I've never met someone from Europe or Canada that says they would rather have the way our system works. They all want to keep their universal health care. And I know it has its issues, but yeah, it's rough, bro. But thankfully we have health insurance, so it's all good. God, it's not a Mets hat. Nah, dude, F the Mets. I'll admit, bro, I barely watch baseball. That's not. I'm a Knicks fan. I'm into NBA. I don't watch a lot of baseball. I don't even watch much NFL. I mostly just watch the NBA. Yeah, yo, Adam knows. The skaters know. We love a fisheye lens. We love a good fisheye lens. Congrats on the Bambina. Hope mom and baby are doing good. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, they're doing good. They're doing good. Yeah, it's crazy though. You were saying something about top one accounts. Yes. So, okay, these are my top one accounts. They're at about $2,000 of profit each, but I kind of messed up here because of the consistency score. I really, if I want to just make the 3,000 to get my 10K payout, actually with top one futures, I think it's I think you can get like 12 grand from 50K accounts because they let you take out 2,500. But this is what I did. So if I wanted to only make $3,000 and get to that payout as quick as possible, I can't make more than like $600 a day because of the consistency score. I went over that. So I had a day where I made 1,200 in one day. And I did it intentionally because I said, fuck this. That's a curse, but I don't want to take one payout from these accounts and then blow them with $500 left of drawdown. So who cares? Let me try and get them to like 5 grand or 6 grand so that when it comes time to take the payout, I can take another one. Like this is what I'm trying to think of in the new year. That's something I'm thinking about. So I'm going to need to make 6 grand in these before I can take a payout. Is the consistency score, and I'm fine with it. We'll see if it happens. But yeah, these are my other accounts. These are like, I'd say the less important ones to me. I think the Tradeify accounts are more of my focus, but I mean, no, these are important too. The name for the baby. Oh yeah, did I never tell you guys the name? So it's a girl and her name is Zoe. Zoe Ray. Sometimes you have to dodge profits just to stick to the consistency rule. Yeah, and that's the thing, Adam. I feel like it's a bit of a trap because people are stopping themselves from just having a good trading day and making money because they want to like not break their consistency score. And that actually ends up hurting them in the long run because that would have been a day that they made a large chunk of profits and now they have to like miss out on it, and then they might go on a losing streak. So I just said, you know what? I'm just going to trade the way I want to trade, and I want to have more drawdown when it comes time to take the payout. Because if with these top one futures accounts, if I got them to 3 grand and I take $2,500 out on each account, yeah, it's a $12,000 payout. That's great. But bro, I pretty much am saying I know I'm blowing these accounts. I'm going to blow these accounts with $500 of drawdown. It's inevitable. Yeah, everyone likes the name, man. I haven't had any complaints on the name. I don't know if people are just nice or if it's actually, I think it's a great name. Thank you, though, guys. Get you. Yeah, man, that's smart. I effed up my TPT accounts, took all the profit, then blew them because of the drawdown. Should have ran them up more. Yeah, and Mike, I mean, there is like a balance there too, and it's about what you want to do. If your goal is just to get to that first payout, make your money, reset, I mean, you can do that and it's profitable if you do it consistently enough. But I just think it makes more sense to try to hold on to the same set of accounts for a little bit longer. We all know we're going to blow these accounts. They're prop accounts. We're not going to have these things forever. But if you can milk them a few more times, I think if you can milk the same set of accounts on average at least twice, as opposed to just once before you got to reset, your profit margins are going to be a lot better to manage. How did you choose the 150Ks? I feel like I just explained all that. But yeah, drawdown, mainly because when I take my first payout, I'll still have a large chunk of drawdown, which will put me in the position to take more payouts from that account. Instead of like the 50K accounts, most people I know, they get that first payout, then they blow them. So yeah, that's why. Zach, you're back, brother. Yes, I am back. We're back. Yeah, Zach and Zoe. Smart move. The minimum profit target on a 25K TOF account if the goal is to hold the accounts longer. Okay, good question. Good question. So I think the profit target would be 1250, right? On a 25K account, I would say make 3 grand. Try to make 3 grand so that you have the same set of drawdown when it comes time to take your pay. I think that's the way to go. Yo, guys, also, if you remember, right before we left stream, before the holidays, I said I was considering putting some money into a personal account just for like a quick little personal account challenge, and we did it. I don't know, most of you probably follow me on X, but for anyone that doesn't, I did this right before Christmas. This was so sick. So I deposited $5,000 into a personal cash account with Trade-Of-8. You can see right here, deposit request has been approved on December 22nd, 9 a.m. The next day, I withdrew. I made $2,000. So I brought the $5,000 account to $2,000. And essentially, I just withdrew it after that. And I withdrew it so that I could buy myself a new iPhone. That's what's so lit about trading. I straight up paid myself $1,000 to get a new iPhone. That's what I did. So yeah, that was so cool. I'll probably trade some more personal account in 2026. I think I'll maybe try to build one up a little bit on the side, but I think prop firms are still going to be my main focus because I just think the risk reward is there. But trading cash accounts is great, man, because as you make more money on that account, you're not dealing with any trailing drawdown. There's no profit targets. Just grow your account. It's nice. It's a nice change sometimes. How many people do we got watching right now? We got 50. So listen, we're definitely losing some momentum. You know, we'd be at 100 right now a couple weeks ago. So let's do this, guys. Smash that like button. It helps out the algorithm. Not to be too much of an influencer here, but smash the like button. Where are we at on likes? And we'll get a giveaway going as soon as we get enough likes. Let me see. I mean, we got over 50. Can we get 50 likes? And then we'll run our first giveaway. I think that's fair. Yeah, let's get 50 likes and we'll run our first giveaway, chat. Setting is great. How many screens do you recommend? I mean, bro, listen, I'm like simple with it. I know dudes who have like 10 fucking monitors. I think that's ridiculous. I have 2. I have a freaking laptop. That's what I trade on. A MacBook. And then I just have like a big monitor right here. That's all I got. And I'll tell you right now, I made my first like 50 grand from trading on a couch with a MacBook. You don't need a lot. You know, you really don't need a lot, but I think 2 is great. 2 is a nice setup. Maybe 3 if you have a lot of things that you're trying to manage. That's fair. But anything past 3, you're just cringe, dude. I'm sorry. You're not like you're not like in a spaceship. All right, we should talk about these markets though. Let me give out my levels. I want to give out my volume profile levels. All right. Can't find me on Insta. It's I am Zarb. I-A-M Zarb. But also, I'm a lot more active on X, which my X handle is the same. I'll drop it in here just so you guys have it. Like X is where I post most of my trading content. Not too deep on Instagram, but X and YouTube. Follow my YouTube for sure. I'll drop the link as well there. 2026, you know what? I forgot about this. One of my other New Year's resolutions is to put out more YouTube content. We're almost at 3K subs, and I haven't put a video out for 2 months. I've been slacking. So I want to try and get one like every 1 to 2 weeks. So 2 videos a month. I think I can commit to 2 videos a month. Drop the link here. All you need is a laptop and a couch. No, it's really true. You really don't need anything else, guys. You really don't. Oh, cool. What's up, brother? We are back. How do you see the future of prop firms in coming years? Honestly, I think there's going to be a few more restrictions that come into play. I think it's going to be a little bit harder to get payouts, maybe. I think maybe even costs may go up. But it's always going to be here, and there's always going to be competition. So even if there starts being standards where it's a little bit harder, a little bit more expensive, there's always going to be people that are coming in to the space and trying to undercut that to keep the industry competitive. I think it's definitely going to evolve, but it's always going to be here. It's like I was actually reading, there was an article about prop firms. I think it was on, I don't remember which maybe The Economist. I don't know, but a legitimate publication. And they did a whole write-up on prop firms, and they estimate it's a $12 billion a year industry already. That's insane. So it's here to stay. Just like these prediction markets like Kalshi, what's the other one? Poly Market, like prop firms. A lot of people thought a few years ago, back in 2023, everyone was saying prop firms are going to get, outlawed. They're going to become illegal. That is not going to happen, bro. I promise you that is not going to happen. The economy loves speculation markets, prediction markets, gambling, trade. They're all for it. It ain't going anywhere. I'll tell you that much. But yeah, things might change a little bit, but it's all good. It'll always be here. And we just adapt. Yeah, we're going to keep doing the giveaway the same way, always through our Discord channel. For now, we might change it up, but we're doing it through Discord today. Yeah, 50 likes, and we'll run our first giveaway. And you studied 2 weeks for the holidays? Let's go, bro. All right. Let me give out my levels real quick, guys. So volume profile levels on NQ, mark these off. You got previous day's point of control, 25,389.25. That's our most important level. We actually have not touched it. Technically, there's an 80% setup in play today. There's an 80% setup in play. We gapped up. We have not touched the previous day's point of control yet. Interesting. Okay. Previous day's value area high coming in at 25,602. We're probably going to come up and touch that level today at the open. I don't see how we don't. We're right there. We've been grinding our way up. I got a feeling we're going to come into this imbalance right here. I think it's more obvious on a 15-minute. So we got this 15-minute imbalance right here. This looks like the short-term draw on liquidity. I don't see why we would stop and completely reverse until we tap into this gap right here. All right. So, and that also lines up with the previous day's value area high. So I think it's a key level. This is definitely going to be a zone that I'm looking at. If you're bearish, you do not want to see the NQ get back above like 25,680s. At that point, we're going to previous day's high. But if you are bearish, this is kind of the area. This is the zone to be looking at. You got previous day's low, 25,266, previous day's high, 25,803. Let's look up where the midnight open is at. Okay, midnight open is below us. That's helpful. That's helpful. So we're way above the midnight open. See how we stack confluences together? This is what I'm seeing now. 80% setup is in play. We have not engaged the previous day's point of control, so we're down here. We could use that level as a magnet for price, right? A draw on liquidity. On top of that, this is now a stacked confluence. We have the midnight open below us. We are below the midnight open, meaning if we don't touch this before the open, we could look for the midnight retracement setup. First inversion, fair value gap in the direction of the midnight open short. So I'm going to be watching for that. On top of that, we have some stacked lows right here. We got equal lows, right? Oops, where'd I go? We got some relative equal lows. There's a lot of draws on liquidity to the downside. I do think we're going to come up and tap this imbalance first, though. That seems pretty clear to me. So, as usual, nothing to do until the open for me. But now let's look at some higher time frame because you want to think, well, why would we keep going lower, right? Other than this intraday, do we have like a higher time frame reason why the market might want to go lower? Let's look and see. Like I said, I haven't looked at the charts much at all, so I'm doing this up front with you guys right now. Start on the daily. Honestly, we've finally just begun to move into a daily consolidation range, which is great. This is some of the easiest price action to trade because you get mean reversion intraday, but you get clear trending markets on the medium time frames, like 15-minute hourly, and then the 4-hour and the daily can be used as like your perspective range. So I love this type of price action. This is a bit harder to trade where you're just grinding up with no pullback. But once you get into these daily ranges, This is like very, you can really predict this price action. We hit 50 likes. Okay, cool. We'll get the giveaway done in a sec. Get it done in just a sec. Let's just finish this. So, okay. Let's see. Let's go down to the 4 hour. This is really going to be your line in the sand. It's pretty obvious. You got this overall 4 hour gap, right? As long as you don't get a 4 hour candle closure above 25,637, I think you could actually lean bearish to come down and take some more of this imbalance here. You have an unmitigated 4 hour gap down here, right here, right? That could be a draw. That could be a draw. And again, just playing the range, like we made a low towards the range. We came up to the high of the range. We went lower. Now we're kind of in the midpoint, but then you could narrow this down. So use this price leg right here. Pull a fib. You're above the 50%. You're in a premium of this price leg inside a 4 hour imbalance. If it's going to hold as resistance, it's going to hold around here, this overall zone, to take you down for another leg lower. Now, there's not a lot of like clear draws on liquidity though. Like I don't see equal lows or any other clear imbalances. So that's one thing to be like, you can't be super into the idea that like this is definitely going lower this week, because again, you're just kind of stuck in the range, but we have an open imbalance here. You also have a volume imbalance down here. So that's another thing. I don't talk about volume imbalances much, but I do like to use them on the higher time frames. So a volume imbalance, for anyone that doesn't know, is where there are just wicks next to each other with no body of the candle. So just where two wicks overlap with each other. That's a volume imbalance. And similar to fair value gaps, it's just another way to mark a draw on liquidity. So it can be used as a magnet. So higher time frame, you have that. But higher time frame on the upside, I'm remembering this right now. We have these equal highs. We got these equal highs right here. If you go down to the 4 hour again, you can really see this. These are pretty obvious, pretty obvious equal highs. So this is what we're going to do. If we get a 4 hour candle closure above 25,639, 640, we're going up to these equal highs, full stop. That's all I want to do is long to the equal highs up here at 25,100. Okay. If this gap holds as resistance though, we're looking for midnight. We're looking for previous day's point of control. We're looking for this unmitigated imbalance right here on the 4 hour. I think that's pretty clear, cut and dry. I think it makes sense. Again, I'm never going to give you guys like it's definitely going up. It's definitely going down. We just have to mark our levels and, do the best we can. We're just speculating, and then we just need to manage risk. But that's what I'm going to do. That's why I like using these lines in the sand. All right. It just helps define things for me instead of like getting caught up in, let me go long, let me go short now, just because the market's going up a little higher. That's how you get cooked. W analysis, L analysis. Let me know. Did it help? Yeah, we'll get ready to do this giveaway now. Adam K, you're up $500 already? What, you in a long? You've been long since 518, still holding it, targeting that 15-minute gap you pointed out. Dude, let's go. That's what I'm talking about, brother. Good job. W analysis. Sick. Your take on the Dow Jones? Honestly, bro, I don't trade Dow at all. I don't even look at it, but I'll look at it for you. But let's do this, man. How many people we got watching? Okay, cool. We're coming up. We're hitting 70 now. Hopefully we break 100 again. That's what we've been breaking 100 easy by the morning. But like I said, we got to remind everyone we're back. We hit 50 likes, I believe. Get ready to do this giveaway. It's been a minute, bro. I haven't done a giveaway in a minute. I got to remind myself. Cool. Yeah, we're at 56 likes. Let's do our first giveaway. So guys, for anyone that's new, to enter into the Prop Firm Match TV giveaways, you have to join the Prop Firm Match Discord channel, right? There's a pinned comment at the top of the chat. This goes for anyone that's watching on X or on Instagram Live. You got to come on over to the YouTube chat and go to the pinned comment at the top. That's where our Discord invite link is. So click that, join. It takes 2 seconds to get verified. And then I'll show you guys right now how we do the giveaway. And as always, I'm going to give everyone a few minutes to enter. So for anyone that's new, you'll have enough time to join the Discord and then get your entry in, okay? So we're going to go right here. We're going to go to the stream chat. So once you get verified, all that good stuff, you are going to, all these channels are going to open up. You're going to go to PFM TV. You're going to go here to the stream chat. All right. And what should it be? Let's say type New Year. Enter the giveaway. Bam, there we go. Type New Year to enter the giveaway inside of Discord right now under stream chat. Nice. All right, everyone getting their entries in. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick coffee break. All right. You guys remember coffee breaks. I need a lot more coffee breaks these days now. So we're going to take a quick coffee break and let you guys get your entries in. I see everyone getting them in there. Beautiful. So type New Year. And as soon as I get back, we will enter. Sorry, can't talk. As soon as I get back, we will announce the winners to the giveaway. All right. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in like 2 to 3 minutes and we'll announce the winners. All right. Be right back. All right, we back. We back. How we doing? Gotta change up this music. Let me know, guys. Is the music too loud, too low? Is it annoying? You know, change it to this. I feel like I have it pretty low. All right. Did everyone get a chance to enter to the giveaway? That's what we got to do now. Let's run this giveaway, chat. Now let's get to some trading. What time is it? It's almost 9. So we still got like 30 minutes. 30 minutes till the open. No trades for me until the open. You guys know this about me. I don't trade until the open. Also, keep smashing that like button. If you're new, if you missed this giveaway, the cool thing is we run 12 account giveaways a day, every single day. So if you want to get a chance to enter another one, just smash that like button. All right. Where are we at on likes right now? We're at 60. When we hit 75, we'll run another giveaway. So get that going. But all right, let me get this Discord up. Let's copy these names and let's get it going. Is Stoic in the chat? Stoic, what up, man? Happy New Year, bro. I already said Happy New Year to you, but Happy New Year again. I think Stoic's coming on tomorrow, guys. So, you know, Stoic's the man. He'll be here with us, I believe, tomorrow. All right. Shout out Stoic. All right, guys. I'm going to get this Discord channel up and I'm going to copy these names. I might be a little rusty. I haven't done this for a while. You know what I mean? So bear with me on the first time. But I'll get it going. We'll make it happen. All right, so the last name I'm copying is Kareem, okay? Kareem Zaki, that's the last entry, just so you guys know. Anyone who enters below him, you're not going to be in this one. Okay, let's do this. It's been a minute since I did this, man. We got it, though. So it's a clear column. I got this. Okay. Only 40 entries? I feel like that's got to be wrong. You know what? There's probably a lot of you. Here, don't worry. I'll fix this. I know how to fix this. Some of you probably put a space in between and others of you did not. So I think I could fix that. No worry. No worries. Just give me 1 second. Yep, and I got 49 more names for who put it in with a space. So we got this. There we go. There we go. That looks better. All right, we did it, chat. We got it. We got our wheel. We got our pinwheel. First try. No mistakes. Not bad since I'm a little rusty right now. Okay, so for anyone that's new, you're asking, how do you enter the giveaway? You're going to miss this one, but don't worry. We give away like 12 accounts a day. All you got to do is join the Discord. At the top of the chat, there's a pinned comment. Click that link to join our Discord, get verified, and you'll be ready to go for the next one. Are there any SMC traders here? Yeah, bro, I trade ICT. You're looking at him. All right, let's do this. Let's get a win to have a good start for 2026. Yeah, let's get a good win on the fucking charts, man. What's up, Zach? We've been missing you. Yeah, I've been missing you guys too. I really am happy to be back, man. I really am. You know, I was thinking about taking some extra time off, but I love to work, man. I love to be here, you know? All right, let's do this. Are we ready? Roll. First account. We'll give away 2 accounts maybe to start off. Right. Austin Raha, you're the first winner. First winner. You won an account. Again, shout out to our sponsors, Top One Futures, Blue Guardian, and Aqua Futures. You will win one of those 3 firms. Okay. We don't choose here on stream. I'm going to explain how you get to claim your account. And then you'll understand how you get to know which account you're going to get. So let me just save your name in here. Find your Discord handle. Got it. All right. So for anyone that's new, the way you actually claim your account once you win, you're going to go here to PFM support on X. Okay. I will link chat for you guys. So you're going to click on that link. You're going to follow and DM PFM support here on X. Dropped the link in the chat for you. Show them proof of your Discord handle. Send them a timestamp. It makes their life a little easier. And they'll get back to you within 24 hours. So that's all you got to do to claim your account. And they're going to pair you with one of those 3 firms. Again, Top One Futures, Blue Guardian, or Aqua Futures. The reason why we don't clarify here on the stream is just because there are some people who's like, they're in a country that might be restricted with a certain firm. So what we do is we pair you with one of those firms that makes the most sense for you. So that's all you got to do to claim. Yeah. Shout out to Austin. First winner of 2025. Let's go. Let's do another. Alex Sousa. Shout out Alex Sousa. Let's go. Discord real quick. You know what, guys? If anyone's names were missed, it's probably because I did 2 words. I really got to make sure it's one keyword. So I apologize for that. There'll be a ton more opportunities. We're going to do a ton of giveaways today. Okay, let me find your Discord handle. Who's hyped for Luna? Luna's coming on in like, what, 30 minutes? Yeah, who's hyped for Luna? I think Luna's going to be, you're going to be seeing Luna a lot more. I don't want to give away too much secret information, but I think you're going to be seeing Luna a lot more in the next couple of weeks or for 2026. All right, I found you on Discord. So again, Alex, if you were not listening before, the way you claim your account is very easy. Go to PFM support on X, and they will get you hooked up. Okay, so all you got to do is DM them, follow and DM them, show them proof of your Discord handle, and they'll get you hooked up with your account within 24 hours. Yeah, W's for the winners so far, guys. That's only 2 out of 12. I got 10 accounts to give away throughout the stream. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. And like I said, when we hit 80 likes, let's do 80. We hit 80 likes, we will run the next giveaway. I'll give away 3 accounts right off rip. Hey, there you go, Austin. No problem, bro. Will PFM relist funding ticks? Good question, man. That's the sauce right there. I don't know. Listen, I got nothing to do with any of that stuff. I don't work for Prop Firm Match in that way. I just do the stream. But I made a comment under that post because I thought it was good what they did, and it looked like a lot of people agreed with me. I said, like, on the post where Prop Firm Match said they delisted funding ticks, I said W for Prop Firm Match, not just trying to keep as many firms as possible on their roster. Like, the whole point of Prop Firm Match is to actually be able to trust the firms that are on that list. Like, there's a lot of integrity that goes with it. And if they just list any firm that is going to have a bunch of problems, there's going to be no integrity. So I said WPFM. I think there have been instances where they have unlisted and then relisted. I could be wrong. I think there are a few situations like that. So listen, if funding ticks, gets the ball rolling again, I have seen firms that have gone through bumpy periods and they've then smoothed everything out and it's gotten much better. A good example is Top One Futures. Top One Futures went through a bumpy couple of months from like, I don't know, it was over the summer. It was a little bumpy. They were having, their payouts were taking a little bit longer. There were some issues, right? And what they did was they fixed it. It took a couple months, but whatever the solutions they needed to find on the back end, they figured it out and they fixed it. And their payouts are quick again. Their payouts are reliable. They have great customer support. So, a firm can totally get their stuff together and get back to being a solid A-tier firm. This industry, a lot of people think this industry is very easy. They think all you got to do is open up a prop firm, sell people challenge accounts, and you're going to be a millionaire. That is not true. Not in the future space, at least. There are too many profitable futures traders. You're looking at one right now. Like there's people that can take many payouts, consistent payouts. It ain't easy. All right. There's a lot of data and math and analytics that go on the back ends to make this a profitable model for both people, because that's the thing in this industry. It's not just about being great for one party. The trader and the firm need to find a symbiotic relationship with each other that works for both parties, where it's fair enough for somebody that is a proficient trader to gain an income, but also where the firm can make their nut and, continue to stay in business. That's why I don't freak out when a firm changes a rule that makes sense. Or that's why I don't freak out about consistency scores or trailing drawdown. It's like, these are things that have been studied and tested to make sure that the firm can stay profitable and the trader. Traders just think about themselves too much. They think this isn't fair. This isn't fair. Trailing drawdown's a scam. It's like, bro, it's either have the trailing drawdown or have no prop firm eventually, because they won't be able to stay in business. So all good, man. Listen, there's so much opportunity with prop firms. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I took a 6K payout from Apex, a couple weeks ago. You guys know about that. Dude, I paid all in all, maybe $500 for those accounts and I made $6,000. There's nowhere else you can get an ROI like that. And I did it in 11 trading days. There's intraday trailing drawdown. There's consistency rules. There's some vague rules. There's don't risk more than 30% of your drawdown. There's a ton of rules with Apex, and I still turned $500 into $6,000. See what I'm saying? The ROI is there. Just get good at trading. That's my advice. Hey, we got Zach Capital. What's up, man? What's good, brother? Good to see you in here. Guys, if you don't know, Zach's Capital right there, I believe that's my homie from the ASFX days. Me and him were in our own little personal Discord. I'm talking 3 years ago now. 3 or 4. Is it 4? I don't even know how long ago it is. We were all just trying to be profitable and figuring stuff out. He's one of the OG homies. Good to see him in here. How many days you made those profits on Apex? It was 11 trading days. 11. I could show you guys real quick. Right here. So here it is. So it was $500 payout on 12 accounts. They were all approved. 11 trading days. So again, I spent around $500 for all the accounts and I made $6,000. There's nowhere else you're going to get that. You can't get a return like that. Also, actually, we should talk about Apex, man. We got to talk about, let me go to prop firm match. They're still running the most fire deal ever. Right here. Apex Trader funding, 90% off with code match. 90%. And then I think it's $60 activation fees. Best value you could possibly find. I believe this is only going on for another day and a half. So if you want to lock in the 90% promo with code match, do it today. I'm probably going to do it after the stream. I think, but when I get off stream, I will lock in some more Apex accounts for 90% off, because they don't do that promo often. It's maybe once every couple of months. Usually they're doing 70% or 80%. The 90% is just insane value. So Lock that in with code match. There's a couple of other good deals still going on. Top One Futures is 40% off code match. My Funded Futures still running 50% off. I think Tradeify is doing 30% code match. So yeah, lock accounts in. It's New Year. We got to get things going. Got to have your props in order. Right now, this is what I got. I got Tradeify, 5 Tradeify accounts, max allocation, and then max allocation with Top One Futures. Hit 80 likes already? Damn. All right, we'll do a giveaway. I promised you. Why don't they just give real money to profitable traders then? Dude, it's not that simple. Because a lot of people are good at making money with prop firms, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they can hold a personal account for 6 months to a year. All right. A lot of people play a prop firm game. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a way to make money, but just giving someone cash is a bit harder. But also there are futures firms that are doing that. Top Step gives people live funds after, but you really need to prove yourself and you need to have built up a big balance. Same with Tradeify. Tradeify starts putting people live if they really think that you can actually withstand, and you need to have taken a ton of payouts from them too. There's a lot of firms on the future side that have live programs. CFD side, I don't know what's going on over there. I have no idea. But futures, a lot of people have live programs. Really 3 years ago and going strong, my man. Yeah, that was 3 years ago. So crazy. Time flies, man. Dude, I was looking inside that Discord the other day, just reading all the messages, because it was just a fun time of my life. I don't know about you. It was I get very nostalgic for the first couple of years of trading, because everything was so new and fresh and exciting, and you're just thinking about all these possibilities. Yeah, it was good times. Top One Futures, you can copy trade across 10 accounts with the New Year promo. Sam the Trader, you are right. I believe that's with the straight to funded accounts. Straight to funded and Ignite. So not with the instant funded, but with the other plans, you could trade 10 accounts. Which is wild because they're instant funded, guys. So put that in. That's what you want to do. You want to run that up. Lock it in while you can. Insane. Absolutely insane. $908. Luna will be coming on soon. Not much has changed, except the market finally hit the previous day's value area high. Bounce was in a long. Oh, there he is, Adam. Yeah, Adam just hit his TP. W's, shout out, bro. Yep, we just hit the 15-minute imbalance. Here, let me mark that off. We talked about this, and Adam had a perfect read. So this was that 15-minute gap, right? Damn. So it's been mitigated. Let me make this red. Nice job, bro. Really slow grind up, huh? I'm looking at these equal lows, and I'm looking at midnight. That's kind of what's got my eye right now, especially the midnight open. This is the 15 minutes. So we tapped into this gap. I feel like we're going to come down to midnight at the open. ES looking about the same. See, ES, though, is getting real close to that previous day's high. Makes you think it could just keep running. But look at all this low resistance liquidity we've built up. It also has an 80% setup. Market opened here. We never touched the previous day's POC. So I don't know. I'm still kind of leaning towards the shorts. I really am. At least until we get down to midnight or take out some of these wicks right here. That looks like a pretty clear draw. Luna Raid, there he is. Let's go. We'll see you in a few minutes, brother. Hey, Josh is in the chat. Good morning. Happy New Year, man. Good to see you back. Good to be back with you, man. Shout out, Josh. Yeah, Mike is right. Previous day's POC and the new week opening gap are below current levels. Yep. There's so many draws of liquidity to the downside. That's what I'm saying. I think this is the move. You got midnight open. You got these equal lows right here. You got previous day's point of control for the 80% setup. You have the new week opening gap. You have 4 stacked confluences for downside. I like that. I like that idea. This is the key though. This 15-minute imbalance is your line in the sand. Ideally, we don't get above previous day's value area high. I think just like positioning yourself short as long as the market stays below previous day's value area high is not a terrible play. But if you want to play like the first inversion, do we even have one? Right now, we only got this. We have a little 5-minute gap right here. That's all we got at the moment. This will probably turn into one. We're going to get a 15-minute bullish gap right here. But there's still 3 minutes on that candle, so we'll wait for that. Right now, this is a 5-minute gap. You got some 1-minute gaps in here if you wanted to be more aggressive, but like a 5-minute closure below here, you could get into that. Look for that midnight. That's not a bad trade. Of course, this is why we like inversions, though, because the inversion actually gives us more confirmation. We don't need to get in right here. Leading all the way down to 24,900 for the rest of the week. Interesting. That's your take? I don't know, bro. I'm still torn because you also have these equal highs. You got all these equal highs right here. Like, this is just a very clear draw for me. Like, the market could totally want to come up there if it wants to. But I do like the idea of just using that 4-hour SIBI, that 4-hour bearish gap right here. As long as we don't close above that, I like shorts overall, higher time frame. Let's see, man. I mean, yeah, I like this. I think we have a good setup for a short. We just need to get confirmations. You know, we can't just take it. Happy New Year, bro. Happy New Year to you as well, man. 85 likes on the first day back. Let's go. We got over. All right, we hit 100. There we go. We're back, baby. We're back. Run the giveaway. Yeah, we'll run the giveaway. I did promise that. Chat, did anybody take a last minute payout at the end of the year? If you did, brag about it in the chat. Let me know. All right. Let's get this giveaway going. And then this is perfect timing, actually, because then we'll get ready to get Luna in here. All right. So if you are new, join our Discord. That is how you get to enter our giveaways. There's a pinned comment at the top of the chat. Click that link, join the Discord, get verified, and this is what you're going to do to enter. Go here. Let me pull up the Discord. You're going to go down here after you get verified to PFM TV, go to the stream chat, and you're going to type Luna to enter. So type Luna to enter the giveaway below my name. That'll get you entered. Hey, Melando's took a 2K payout. Let's go. Let's go. And says, still working on getting my consistency score under, currently at 1,300, targeting 3K. Nice, dude. Nice. I love it. Adib, you lost? Oh, you lost a 10K account. I thought you meant you lost 10 grand. That's all right. Fair enough. All right. I see those entries coming in. So take your time, guys. We're gonna take one more coffee break and we're gonna come back with Luna. We're gonna enter everyone into this giveaway. So get your entries in. When I get back, we will announce the winner. Like I promised, we'll give away 3 accounts. So this is a good one. You have 3 opportunities to win on this list that we're gonna make. So get your entries in and we will be right back. right, we back. Got the espresso. Get the studio back. All right, we are back. Luna will be here any minute. So we have Luna coming in, guys. For anyone that is just tuning in, we have a great day. We got Luna trades coming on. Like I said, you might be seeing a lot more of Luna soon. So it's going to be cool. It's going to be very cool. He's definitely been a favorite with the chat. We'll get some trading in. We got 5 minutes till the open, and we got our giveaway. So let's get this giveaway done, guys. Let me get up the Discord. Hopefully everyone got a chance to enter. Looks like you guys did. We got a lot of entries in here. All right. Give me like 2 minutes to copy all these names, and I'll get the list printed, okay? So 1 sec. I'm still leaning bearish at the open for the midnight retracements. For anyone that's new or just tuning in, I'm leaning bearish for the open at least, and then we're going to take it from there. But of course, we will play the charts. You can only have so much of a bias. That is my bias for now. We're going to do this giveaway first. For anyone that missed this giveaway, just so you guys know, it's very easy to enter. We give away 12 accounts every single day on stream. So all you got to do is join the Discord server. Okay, you can join the Prop for a Match Discord channel in the pinned comment at the top of the chat. Just click that link, get verified, and you'll be good to go on the next one. Well, we're going to give away 3 accounts here. Okay, so the code word was Luna. Let's get these names. So there we go. Yeah, we got a lot of entries. Beautiful. All right, we're going to give away 3 accounts, guys. Get this new list in here. All right, chat. Are we ready? Here we go. Let's just do this real quick. Oh, and we got Luna in here. Let me pull him on in a sec. All right, Zorro. Shout out Zorro. You're the first winner. Let's go. Let's go, bro. Congratulations. Let me show you how to claim your account real quick, and then we'll pull up Luna. Let me just find your Discord handle. Got you. Congratulations to Zorro. Got your handle right here. Okay, so this is what you're going to do to claim your account, my friend. You're going to go over to X. You're going to PFM support. PFM support on X. All you got to do, send them over a DM. All right, so just follow and DM them. Show them proof of your Discord handle, and you'll be good to go. They will get back to you within 24 hours. Shout out to the first winner. Let's bring Luna on real quick, and we'll get the rest of these giveaways done quick.
Yo, what's good, everyone? Good morning. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, man. How are you, bro? How was your New Year and your holiday?
Oh, man, it was awesome. Yeah, I had a great holiday. I totally lost my voice, though, and it's just coming back in time. Like, it's been rough, actually.
Damn, were you sick, or were you, like, at a concert or something? How'd you lose your voice?
I think it started getting sick from, like, family, like, from kids at a family gathering, like, a couple weeks ago. But then, it like, the sick phase went through, and then, like, my voice just went at the end of it from streaming.
That'll happen, bro. What were you streaming all throughout like the holiday week? Were you when you were streaming the whole time? How was that? How were the markets? Because I stayed off like the whole 2 weeks.
I had a good trade. It's funny, I had a great session, so I had good trades. Well, actually at the very end, I had on the 31st, I think I had like I definitely took some trades I shouldn't have taken, where if I hadn't been trading, I actually think I shouldn't have been trading. It's the short answer. But on the first, I had really good trades. So right now I'm feeling really good. I traded when we opened on the first. I traded that night, and I took some really good trades. But for Christmas, I had a few mistakes that are in the past now that we don't have to talk about.
They're in the past. No, they're in the past, bro.
No, they were just normal trades.
Last year.
I didn't like blow accounts or anything. It was just normal losses, but like I just could have not been trading. So I would have rather been with family or friends or something. So that's the honesty. I mean, it would have been better to take a break, but I did it for my stream.
I mean, dude, I'll be honest real quick too, guys. The Apex accounts that I took that payout on, I ended up blowing them too. So they're gone. I need to get refunded. But hey, we made our money. You know, we made our money, so it's all good. But hopefully I can get 20 accounts funded. But I got to start fresh. So I'm probably going to buy like 20 with the 90% off deal. I think it's going on for another day.
Oh, you had taken a payout on 12 of them, right?
Yeah, I took a payout on 12.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's huge.
All right. Yeah. All right. Let's do this last giveaway. Well, 2 more. I'll do 2 more and then let's get to the charts. Market is about to open. So let's get this done quick. All right. Shout out Prabe. Prabe, you are the winner. So all you got to do to claim your account, go to PFM support on X, send them a DM, show them proof of your Discord handle, and you are good to go, my friend. Really easy. They'll get back to you within 24 hours. And let's just do the last one because we got to get to the charts.
Okay, I gotta figure out how to get the chat up here. Let's see. There you guys are. What's up, chat?
KR7. Okay. You are the winner. Again, just go to PFM support on X to claim your accounts. Right here, send them a DM, show them proof of your Discord handle, and you're good to go. All right, let's get to the charts. Oh, we're pumping. Here, you want Luna, you want to show us what you're looking at? Because I already went over all my analysis, what I'm looking for at the open. So maybe we can see what you're looking at.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I feel funny too because I know you probably already said a bunch of stuff, but I hope you had a good holiday too. Did you have a good good time? Did you get a Christmas present from the how did you guys do the thing
from the stork? Yeah, we did, bro. We got our Christmas present from the stork, man. December 28th was is her birthday, which her due date was the 20th, bro. So we were like, she was late. So we kept saying like, please, we need this baby out. But I'm honestly glad that she didn't end up being born on the 25th. Like being born on like Christmas Day is a bit rough, I would feel as a kid. So yeah, 28th, that's good. But yeah, man, we're all good.
It's not New Year's Eve. It's not Christmas. Well, congratulations. Yeah. That's amazing. Wow. That's such a blessing.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much. For real. Yeah, dude, also shout out the chat, man. The chat has been so nice. Like they've said such kind things. And even like people from the stream who watch, you guys have like DM'd me and wished me luck and blessings. I really appreciate it, guys. From the bottom of my heart. It really means a lot to me. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, Luna.
Well, I'm aspire to be at that level at some point. Of life. Man. That level of life.
You know what, bro? I just went to, I had no idea I was going to be at that level. And it just came and I'm happy it did.
So I'm looking at, so we've been moving up here. Okay, so yeah, just to look right where we're at right now, pretty much I ended up being a bullish bias with London. We had a break of London initial balance, right? We had like London highs form and then we rebroke it. So I was like interested in taking a trade here, but the way it moved and stuff, I just didn't really have a way to get in with my strategies. So I sat on my hands. I had a really good gold trade that I didn't take. I had marked up. I marked it up actually on a different chart, but we can see it here. Yeah, it's pretty much this level right here. So I had this short right here that I didn't take too. So I had this all set up right before my stream, and then I had to restart my computer. It was one of these situations where you get everything perfect. Like you do the extra stuff and make sure your layout's nice, and then like right away, so my audio was messed up and I had to restart. So I ended up literally missing that trade perfectly. Which was all, you know, for streaming, but that's part of my life too. So we all have different things in our life. You know, maybe we have to go to the other room to take care of our newborn. Maybe we have kids. Maybe we have another job and we're trading from there, and we have certain priorities, you know? So it's like my stream is also a huge priority. So when it comes to my stream, those are my hours where I have to make sure I do that stuff, you know? So I missed this trade and that's totally okay, right? No trade is a trade. So right here, actually, I'm kind of interested in taking this again. If we actually, speaking of, man, if we break back down here, I might be down with that on gold.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same. Oh, you're on gold. Okay, nice.
Yeah, this is gold. Yeah. And then, so actually, so see, gold, I thought was moving a little better. This is a 30-minute chart too, and it's way less choppy to me. So I was liking gold right away from the beginning of the session, because when I looked at NQ right away, or was it ES? Hold on. I put on one of my charts somewhere. Oh, it's gone now because I went to ES. I'm going to go to MES. So I'm going to go back to micros, right? For my funded accounts, this is what I wrote on my chart right away. Half size or eval.
Nice.
Because it was so grindy and choppy here. I didn't want to get like wicked out. And that's just with my strats and having tight stops and stuff. So yeah, pretty much at this point, I kind of want to reevaluate things to put if I want to double check my high time frame kind of ideas. But I have the idea of longing if we hold above this previous day range, kind of looking for this change of structure like that. Maybe those were our lows. And now we make this move back up. So I'm interested to long from here. And that's MES. So let's see if it's the same thing on NQ. NQ, I was kind of a little bit more hesitant to long it compared because ES is breaking it through like a more important level to me right here, this higher time frame level, when NQ doesn't really have that higher time frame support in my mind as much. We're actually like below like this right now. So yeah, I'd rather wait for NQ. I'd rather just wait for the short here. And I actually did have the long right here that I had already missed. So I had this IB breakout long right here. But, you know,
I missed the short too because I was having a copy trader issue. It was like I didn't have the copy trader set, so I was just messing things up. So I did miss my short idea, but it's all good, guys.
That's the next level of trading, right? Of being able to just be chill through missing those trades. So I just invite everyone to like feel what that feels like when you're having those moments and just remember that it's all good. It is all good. We can take it tomorrow. Like seriously.
Facts.
So, and that's something too this year. I like one of my like New Year's resolutions with trading is just to like, if lack of a better way to put it, just take it more seriously. And also when it comes to like, if we're going to be on stream, if I'm going to be in a Discord or anything, I'm going to try to be a little more serious this year about like, it's like, is what it's like, just being very direct about those things and like owning what I believe, you know? So that's kind of something I'm trying to bring in the year with my trading. And when it comes to like making content and streaming. What about you? Are you, you said you were trying to take this short here, but are you kind of long biased still?
No, I was totally short biased for the open because we have the midnight retracement set up. We have the previous day's point of control 80% set up. We got the new week opening gap. Like this is exactly what I wanted to see at the open. I just freaking totally missed it, bro.
Yeah. So I felt that way with NQ, where the only trade idea I put on this morning was this short or potentially this IB breakout. So I'm just going to delete that breakout now since New York open. And if I'm going to wait for a sweep of these highs here, if I'm going to take this short. Otherwise, man, I might not because it's I might not want to take it unless we really make a bigger breakout move.
ES is also, by the way, guys, looking a lot more bullish.
Yeah, see, that's why I was saying I'd rather wait for the long on ES here. But yeah, so I have those two ideas. Yeah, short on NQ. So that's that shorting if we sweep and break back down of 25,767, or on ES longing if we break above previous day high. Let's just say around 69.40. And we hold, which is right where we're at right now. So we hold above. And I do have multiple strats. So there's a few other things I'm trading on the side here where like I might get another setup. I'm trading 30-minute candles, sweeping highs and lows and value area ranges on another chart. And I'm trading like 4 strategies here. So I might have a few things, but overall, I probably will mostly be going with my bias.
So your bias is long ES?
Or as in my planned trade ideas. So my planned ones, just with like current structure, are the shorts from these areas on NQ. If we go higher, shorting these highs, or shorting the break of the lows, or on ES, longing this breakout here. And you know what? Let's put the short on to 2. If we break back down though, I want to actually make this move first. Like I'd rather wait and get in late, you know?
Yes.
I guess it's like confirmation or something, but I would rather just clear this zone here and get back down, and then I'd be cool with shorting.
It feels like NQ could want to pop higher at the moment now because ES is just like really holding up. You know, it's holding up well.
Which would be great for me because I could maybe line up this short.
Exactly. You might be able to get a better entry for a short.
And then, so my initial balance trade, which I'm going to try to focus on again in 2026, because I was kind of like stopped focusing on it. It's just kind of weird. And I'm going to try to start focusing on that again. So I'm trading certain accounts for it where, so I'm not scared to take the trade, because that's what I realized. Like when I'm copy trading these like 20 accounts, I'll like be looking for one trade, but then one of my other ones sets up, I'm like scared to take it. So I'm just going to do my initial balance breakouts in 2 of my top 1 futures accounts.
Nice. So yeah, what firms are you trading right now? Top 1 futures, Apex, I'm guessing. Like where are you at with allocation?
So I could list it right here. I have it on my trade log. I also have it on my desk right in front of me, my strategies and my accounts. So I have a toss. I'm trading Take Profit Trader, and those are just evals right now. One of them is almost passed. It's up like $2,100, and I'm trading a new strategy on that. I'm just calling it the way. And I'm also going to use that strategy to trade Tradeify, which I have 1 straight to fund it and 1 eval, one of the new evals to select. I have top 1 futures and Apex. Oh, I still have a couple old Top Step accounts, and they're on the old dashboard and everything. They're so old. I'm kind of just ready.
Old dashboard. That's crazy.
I'm trying to kind of move them on at this point. I've taken a payout from one of them, and I actually think I could take a payout right now from one of them for like $300. So I was going to try to get like 1 more trade in it.
Hell yeah, man. Why not?
Yeah, but so yeah, that's what I'm trading right now. My focused accounts are Apex and top 1 futures, and I'm bringing back in some Tradeify right now. And then I have those Take Profit traders. I'm going to try to get to payouts because I still haven't gotten payouts from them yet. So
shout out Tradeify. Abby's asking, what are the props with 1 day passing and no consistency rule? I don't really think that exists. I think there's always trade-offs with these, right? I don't think there's any that lets you pass in 1 day and also has no consistency rule. I don't think there's any. I could be wrong.
Well, it depends if you're talking about both stages or not, right? Because Apex is
for the eval, it's 1 day pass, but they have 30% consistency rule in the funded phase. Oh wait, we just lost Luna. What happened there? Hey, we just we lost you on the other studio for some reason. Oh,
right here. That was weird. It refreshed, my Chrome browser refreshed.
No worries. Let me know when you get your chart back up. I'll pull you back up. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, Luna just disappeared.
Can I download a program for this?
For StreamYard?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think it's all web-based.
Okay, I'm back on. So
cool.
I got my screen share too.
Gotcha.
So now I forgot what I was saying. Oh, yeah, about the accounts. Oh, the 1 day pass. Yeah. Not like, so there's like the opposite way. Like, so Apex, it's only an eval, and Take Profit Trader, for example, it is you can take a payout that first day. So there's no consistency in fund it, but there is a trailing drawdown. So if you're going to try to push for like a $3,000 day, like a good chance you get hit by that trade and drawdown, even in a winning trade. But essentially, you could still like get those 5 days in on Take Profit Trader and then have no consistency. And that's why I'm wanting to do those, because that just sounds fun to do it as an experiment.
Totally.
Meanwhile,
I've seen some people like milk those daily payouts with Take Profit Trader. Lanto, shout out Lanto Trades. I think he milked he made like 100K and he actually took the payout. Insane.
Dude, yeah, that's what I want. There's some people in my Discord crushing it, doing those. I forget, there might have been another one too where people are getting daily payouts like that. But also top 1 futures, when you go live, you get daily payouts. So like, it's like, to me, it's like almost the same thing, because like in Apex, you have to have the consistency after you pass, and then in Take Profit Trader, you have the consistency first. And so if you just do the math on like what your win rate is and stuff, that's more like kind of matters, because you could be taking a payout in 6 days in Take Profit Trader.
Yep, exactly. Someone is saying Alpha Zero. I'm guessing they're saying Alpha Zero has 1 day pass and no consistency. Maybe they have it.
All right.
They're listed on prop for a match. So
okay, I'm gonna check that out, because who knows?
Abby's asking which firms don't have consistency then. So Take Profit Trader, Top Step, maybe Alpha on their zero accounts. I'm not sure, but definitely Top Step and Take Profit Trader.
Yeah. And I remember when Top Step had like really loose rules, and I had held onto one of these accounts that had no consistency rules, and you could like take out as much as you want it for so long. And I ended up getting like one small payout on it of like $200 before I blew it. But I held on to that account for a while because I was like, maybe one day I hit a big winner in it. Like the market's flying.
Oh, by the way, guys, I just need to shout out Abby because she's in the chat. She just reminded me. Abby, who was a student of mine for a little while, took a $9,000 payout a week or two ago from Top Step. So big shout out, man. That is insane. I think we're going to get her on stream and talk about it. $9,000 payout. That was her first payout ever, bro. She had never gotten a payout.
And it makes it all worth it like that. Dang.
She like my first payout was $200. You know what I'm saying? She took a $9,000 payout, bro.
Hey, mine was literally like, I think it was $200 too on Top Step, like 195 or something.
Dude, mine was from My Funded FX, CFD firm.
Dang. Oh man,
yeah, W's in the chat for Abby, guys.
Abby,
seriously.
Yeah. So name of game here is to be patient for these trades that I put on the chart already. So I'm just gonna wait. Gold didn't make that breakdown, and I would maybe take a long of gold if it broke these highs. Yeah, I already had that on my chart actually. I already had that long. So yeah. I'm really just gonna be sitting here waiting for these trades, and like trading systematic like this is really chilled to me, where I don't have to like really think about it too much at this point. I just have to not do anything extra, right? Just only take these trades or not do anything.
Yep, I pretty much agree. I'll pull my screen up if you're waiting for that trade. So that was some solid analysis. I definitely see it. I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. We still haven't retraced to midnight, so I mean, we could still get this trade. Let's see. I'm already up for the day on my Tradeify accounts. We're up like 800 on my 5 Tradeify 150K accounts. So now we're gonna stick to top one futures, straight to funded.
Or whatever they're the Lightning, right? Nice.
Dude, I love the Lightning accounts.
Ks. So with the Tradeify accounts, the 150K, I did all the math, and I think they're the best ones.
They are. They are the best ones. Objectively, I was talking about this on stream because for the last couple of months, I was really focused on the 50Ks, and I took 20K in payouts on 50K accounts. I took two payouts from them on stream the last couple months, right before the end of the new year. But dude, they are so hard to hold on to after you take that first payout, because if you want to take the max amount, you make $3,000, you take out 2, now you have $1,000 left. Like, it's really tough to hold on and keep milking that same set of accounts. And you want to be able to do that because you want to limit how much you're spending. So I went back to the 150Ks with Tradeify. I'm like, because if I make $9,000, yeah, it's a bigger profit target, but one, it's a $15,000 payout, and then I have $6,000 of drawdown left over after my payout. So I have so much more room to keep going. Like over the summer, I took 6 payouts from the same set of Tradeify accounts, and they were 150Ks, not 50Ks. So yeah, I went on a whole rant about this.
Do you have a challenge? Like, so I mostly trade 50Ks. So I have a default mindset to use 50Ks because of my sizing and stuff like that. But the reality is, so I just have my set amount for my 150Ks, and I'm like, okay, I simplified it. I'm like, every trade I almost try to size between $600 and $1,200 risk. And because sometimes I just start thinking about the number, and maybe I already took an L or something. I'm like, I don't want to risk 600. I'm only going to risk 200 or something. Do you just have like a set amount that it's in the 150K, so you risk a little, you have a set risk, or do you have a challenge with that? And what do you recommend to people switching between different accounts?
So I really like to give people a good rule of thumb to just risk 1/10 of your overall drawdown. I think that's a pretty safe way to play it. You'd have to lose 10 trades in a row to blow your account, especially if you're looking like for 1-to-1s, even 1-to-2s, like you could stay safe doing that. Most people, they blow their accounts because they just stop following their risk protocol. It's not from like actually taking good real trades with proper risk, right? So I think 1/10. Now, do I do that every single time on every trade? No, I'm human. Sometimes I add a couple extra contracts, but I do try to keep it in that realm. Like, I'm never risking 50% of my account balance. 1/10 is pretty solid.
Yep. Nice. I love that you said 1/10, because not only is it an easy number, but it just mathematically makes sense for a lot of for a wide range of win rates. Like, as long as you don't have an extremely low win rate, it will keep you alive at least longer than probably most people. Is the sad truth.
Absolutely. Damn, I missed the short, I think. We might be able to still get into it. Maybe we'll do it here. Let's get in on like 2 micros. See if I can get a little pullback.
Yeah, I might take it. I'm gonna look at the 30-minute close. So I'm just chilling, waiting for my for something here. So probably maybe at the 30-minute close I'll get a trade. Maybe not though. Otherwise, yeah. So
I'm gonna
what are you
label
looking at for your
midnight.
short?
So this is what I was talking about at the open. I was saying I would like to see the midnight retracement setup play out for a couple of reasons. So we go here to the higher time frame. Number one, we've kind of just slowly grinded our way up all day, but no real like aggressive buying or displacements here. Not many fair value gaps were created. So I'm seeing this all as low resistance liquidity, especially these Asia lows. We have a bunch of like stacked equal lows down here. So I think this is a draw. We have the midnight open. That is always a draw on liquidity. On top of that, we have the previous day's point of control. Here, I was doing my analysis on the NQ. So, okay, we just got filled too. So let me just label the POC. Because we also have the previous day's point of control right here. And we haven't engaged it yet. So technically there's an 80% setup in play. So, and the new week opening gap. So there's a lot of reasons, in my opinion, to like shorts in terms of like a draw on liquidity. On top of that, wait, where's that 15-minute gap? This 15-minute imbalance is kind of like the line in the sand right here. So we have this, we tapped into it, mitigated that imbalance, starting to get a rejection. And I like looking for midnight. So we'll see. I would not hold this all the way to midnight, but we'll see if we can get a push down. I don't know, though. The only thing I don't like is that ES. Okay, no, ES is looking better now. It's starting to follow suit. I think we made a bearish SMT as well. Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking at the delta, the CVD, cumulative volume delta on Bookmap has been coming down here. And I'm seeing on this, like, it's like the bubble chart, you know, it's pretty much like a tick chart.
Yeah.
I'm also seeing a lower high type vibe with the delta coming down.
See if we can get like 556, 558. Let's put a hard stop here for now. See if we can get this. I don't know. I just also feel so weird. Like I just feel like it could just rip right back up too. Just because it's like a Monday, we've been grinding up. I don't know, but I mean the draws on liquidity are there, and we have enough of like There's enough analysis here that makes me like the trade. We also created a 5-minute gap in here and it held. So there's displacements. There's enough for me to take this trade. We'll see. If we like break back above that 5-minute bearish gap that I just marked out, though, the trade's probably invalidated and I'll probably cut it. So let's just see if we can hold that and just get one more little push lower.
I'm watching gold over here push these highs. Maybe I'll get my setup. And
Nice.
yeah, I'm glued though to Bookmap now. Then knowing that you're in this trade, I'm just glued to Bookmap to enjoy the ride with you here.
There's like so much to this. It's just taking its time. I don't know. Because there's also SMT right here. But yeah, something just feels weird about this. That does not feel good. Hold on. Where's ES? Yeah, ES just like does not want to follow suit though, which is a bit sketchy. But I'm gonna wait. Give it a second. This looks pretty rough all of a sudden though. By the way, these accounts are already up a few hundred. So I am risking profits, not any drawdown at the moment. So let's see. We got some room.
Nice. Yeah, you're in micros, right? Yeah, MNQ.
I'm in 2 micros. Really don't want to see a 5-minute closure above this bearish gap, but I feel like if the market wants to be extra difficult, maybe we just push higher again, and then we could still go to midnight later. I'd be surprised, though. I can't say I'd be surprised. If the market just wants to rip up to here today and just be like a weird Monday like that, it's feasible. Because there's also higher time frame targets to the upside, and I talked about this as well. These equal highs right here, where are they? Oh, wait, I got to do it on... Where are those equal highs? Right here on the NQ. We never took these. So that's a very clear draw on liquidity. But I keep saying, as long as we don't get a closure on the 4 hour above like 25,690, I'd prefer to stick to the short biased for lower. But if we get above that, I think we could definitely come up for those equal highs. But this is, dude, I didn't realize this. The MNQ, we took those highs, which is crazy. That's like a huge divergence.
Yeah, they're very different. Yeah.
I did not notice that. That's crazy. All right, let's just see. Let's just give it some room.
Yeah,
we have 40
it
seconds.
does look like MNQ's putting in a nice lower high. Like we swept previous day point of control where there's like some volume there from yesterday, and or whatever that was, Friday, and so yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we swept. If we look left even more, like from yeah, if we look left, there's a lot of volume up there that we just kind of poked into and went right back down. So.
Yep. For me, that's that 15-minute gap. Like, I just feel like this overall could hold for that leg lower. Yeah, let's see, guys. First trade of the stream. So we'll see if it's a winner. It doesn't look great right now, but it also doesn't feel terrible. Like, kind of just in limbo here. But if we break above here, I think it's over. Yes, looks like it wants to just pop right back up. Josh says, I don't like the 5-minute chart on NQ. Yeah, it's pretty choppy at the moment for the 5 minute. This is pretty choppy open.
That was like first thing I wrote on my chart this morning was half sized or eval. I put a question mark because I just hadn't really done my full analysis yet, but I just had to put that right in my face to be like, if I'm going to take a trade here, probably just doing an eval. Like, and that's what I like even more now, instead of half size, like just an eval. But if I didn't have any evals, then I'd maybe pick one set of accounts and do it in a half size.
That makes sense.
Okay.
I like this. Looks like we can get it. Come on. Just need to get some follow through here. ISM news? There's news today? I thought there was no news today.
At 10, there was something in 5 minutes.
Oh, I didn't even realize that. Okay, yeah. I guess we're holding through news today, chat.
It's the PMI.
Good. Okay. We might we're gonna hold through news possibly. I haven't held through news in a minute for some reason. Not that I even try to avoid it, but I just haven't.
Sorry.
No, I just haven't been in a trade during news. I don't even try to avoid that type of thing. It just hasn't happened recently. So interesting. Okay.
And so like TPT, for example, you can't trade news. So warning for people, if you do have an account where you can't trade news.
Yeah, make sure. Always check the rules. Yeah.
I really like to be able to trade news because I'm just like spacey. So like I'll forget that the news candle's coming in, and that could happen. It would suck if that was the difference of what like put me back from my account, or payout. Yeah.
100%. Most of the firms I trade with don't have the news rule, so I don't even think about it much. Like Top One Futures, they don't have it. Apex doesn't have it. Tradeify doesn't have it. What firms have it? TPT? Luna, do you know which trades have it? Okay, we are. It looks like we're gonna hit this.
I know TPT have no news rule. I think it's like not when the news opens and like 1 minute after or something like that on TPT.
Okay. Yeah. And that was looking good for a sec. Let's see. Come on, give us that follow.
Maybe that'll help you out there.
That's how news goes, right? It either helps a lot or it totally.
So I found through my smallish sample size, which is actually not that small, but considering what you could do with like software and stuff, with my small sample size, I haven't really found that my strategies don't work as good because of the news. It just happens really quick. So maybe I would not hit the buttons right. But if I have just like a TP and a stop loss, like I'll hold through news a lot of times. And that's just what I found from my stats. That's what my data says.
Yeah, I'm similar, man. Especially if I'm in light, I don't care. Like I'm in on 2 micros here, so it's a light trade, light size. I'm happy to hold this through the news. Got 2 minutes.
Yeah, so I'm interested in gold. I'm interested in the 30-minute ES chart. So I'm just going to be looking here. If I get anything, though, I'll definitely say it.
Cool. Let us know. Yeah, we'll just be watching this trade. I guess I was hoping maybe we'd get out right before the news and hit TP, but it looks like we'll hold through. Let's see.
We're right at yesterday's high. That's so funny on ES. Right at yesterday's high.
Are we? Damn, NQ is far away from yesterday's high still, right?
NQ is, that's where I want to short from. Yeah, we're about 155 points away. And not quite. Or more. 200 points away from yesterday's high.
All right, chat. We're about to have some tradertainments. I'm in a trade on the news. 30 seconds to go. Let's see what happens. It's definitely getting shaky here.
Yeah, I'm wanting to see this close below. And I might end up taking a trade here too.
On NQ?
On ES. On the 30-minute or on gold. If gold closes above, gold's also teasing my level right now. Man, and look, we're going sideways, getting ready for the news. It looks like, okay, here we go. It's going.
Oh, I'm so cooked. No.
You have that top wick first. Make go. Man, we closed above.
Yeah, dude, this looks not great. Oh my God, it's going to be classic No News Monday where we just rip to the upside. Watching this 5-minute Sibby. But guys, this is a really good example of why position management is so important. I'm in on 2 micros, so I'm not stressed about this, like, at all. I'm not stressed about it in the slightest. And we're already up like 300 on the account. So this is not a stressful thing for me. But if I was in on 2 minis instead of 2 micros, I'd be close to blowing my account right now. So you guys got to pay attention to position management. I forgot where I read it. It was like it was a post on X, but some hedge fund guy was saying that like it's all about, like, more so than strategy and technicals, it's all about position management. Okay. Are we going to get this? Are we actually going to hit this TP? Come on. It's being really difficult. Just teasing those wicks, man. Just take the wicks.
All right, I'm getting locked in here. Man, gold closed below, but now it's pushing. So nothing there for me.
We're getting close. We're getting close, chat. It's edging us so hard.
Man, we had
it just edged us so hard.
30-minute close bullish.
Dude, we just got edged to oblivion. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Dude, it was like 10 ticks away from TP and just completely reversed. Yeah. You were right, brother. It's building low resistance liquidity on both sides. And we just kind of swept a little bit of low resistance liquidity. I feel like it's going to come back up now. This is rough. This is really gross open.
All right, I'm just setting up an OCO order here. I think I might try this 30-minute barely closed above the level that I want it to long, and now it's still just consolidating now. So I'm kind of torn up if I want to take it or not. Like, I might just wait for the breakout.
On NQ?
On ES. It's so weird, though. I'm having issues with my my OCO orders aren't going on.
Dude, ES wants to rip up so bad. It totally wants to make another high.
Yeah, so gold closed below, so I'm just not going to take that trade. I'm not looking for the short there. So I only have like now that I have my P&L indicators on for where my planned trades are for the day, I don't have to think about it too much now. I can just wait for those areas to come. So I have to wait for NQ to pump more or to go down more. I either want to sell it lower or buy it higher. Sounds weird, but
I get it.
And then on ES, on ES.
Okay, guys, I think I'm going to cut this trade in a moment because it just kind of looks like shit. Okay, I'm going to let it try to... I'm sorry, I don't want to cut you off, Luna, but just to update Okay, if we're gonna sweep this high, but if we displace above that high, I'm gonna cut the trade. I just want to give it a chance to see if it sweeps it instead of displacing and like closing above strongly. So give it a second.
Long.
Oh, go ahead. I was done.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm long ES, but it's one of my new strategies. So I'm not even gonna like. I wouldn't if I was sharing my chart. I wouldn't even show it. It's one of my new strategies. It's just on an eval. So it's just literally like I'm keeping it really simple on this one right now. It's just that the 30-minute closed above the previous day high. And then we kind of held above watching the order flow. We made a bottom wick. And so I just marketed it in and I'm just holding some micros. And I'm gathering data right now. So I started gathering the data for this trade like a month ago. And I'm just keeping it really simple, like looking for that 30-minute close and just deciding to either do it or not, but mostly just trying to do it. And especially at these previous day levels, like, or only at the previous day levels. So I'm just going to hold it and pretty much just looking for like 3 or 4 points. Is the idea. Take some off and then move to break even and try to let it ride.
Nice, dude. I think longing ES is definitely the move over trying to long NQ. NQ's got ES has the strength to the upside.
Yeah, I'm a little bit in the middle of a high time frame support and resistance zone on ES. But if this does hold, then yeah, I do think we have room all the way up to like, almost to 7,000 right over to these previous highs, which would be crazy. But yeah, that's not that far. Yeah. That's like 50 more points to get to 7,000.
No, I think we might have a ripper day. Also, it's No News Mondays. I don't know. I've noticed, dude, that on the day, we do have news actually. So that actually goes totally against what I was going to say. But on days that we don't have news on Mondays, we tend to just grind up. I've noticed that a lot. All right, I think I'm going to cut this trade, guys. I'm trying to let this 1 minute candle print, but do I let it go or do I hold?
Should I stay or should I go? So I am setting some. I'm going to take half off if we get this push to this previous high here at 69.51 is my plan, is my management right now. So just kind of try to fill that wick from looking left. And then I'll just move to break even. I just want to have a point where I know if it goes here, I'm going to move to break even. And that's something, is non-negotiable. It's like, okay, if it hits there, I'm going to move to break even. Until then, I have reason to hold and I don't need to do anything.
Nice. I'm still in this, guys. It's starting to reject after sweeping that high. So we'll give it a sec. I'm not going to get my hopes up again though. So if it gets back above that wick, I gotta take the L. And we'll still be up like around 100 on the account. So it's not the worst position to be in, but I'm trying to give it the room it needs. It swept that high and kind of went, had a nice little rejection. So I'll go to my screen real quick and show you guys. That's where we're at now. It could just as easily just rip right back up, but let's see. Let's see if we can give it a moment. I feel like we just took the liquidity here, so maybe we take the liquidity to the downside that we built up. But if we don't, fair enough. Market wants to go up today.
Yeah, my line for the trade from the stop is going to be if we break back below that previous day high. I'm just going to pretty much get out there. We have a lot of volume right here, so if we break back down, I'm just going to get out of this one.
There's also a lot of bearish SMT for my SMT traders. Like right now, NQ is still making a lower high right here, while ES made a higher high, guys. That's that bearish SMT divergence that we always talk about. So listen, if it holds, I think we can get a real move down towards midnight, but as of right now, it isn't really holding. It's just kind of grinding its way higher. So, but it's there. It's there.
Are we having Tradeify today? Is that for the giveaway? You already ran some giveaways, right?
Yeah, we've given away. How many accounts have we given away so far? 5. So I got 7 more accounts to give away. Maybe after this trade and your trade, we'll run a giveaway, Luna. But yeah, no Tradeify today. It's our usual sponsors. Shout out Top One Futures, Blue Guardian, Aqua Futures. 2026 though, we do have some plans. We'll be getting some Tradeify giveaways going again, and I'd like to get Apex too, because I've been trading a lot of Apex lately. Honestly, bro, I had an amazing experience with my first payout from them. Like I had no issues, not a single issue, and I really was always
experience when that money hit your bank.
Dude, well, the thing is, you hear so much about like people being denied and waiting, and my payout like was approved. I guess that's all it is. That really is what it is.
Literally just don't do the rules. So, but the fault there to actually like acknowledge the reality of that, it is because their system only tells you if you've broken one of the rules until after you ask for the payout. And so people forgot that they broke the rules somehow, but now they just updated the system. So like things like the consistency rule and stuff, I forget everything that they updated, so I don't want to say it wrong, but they now send you a email when you break one of the rules, and they restart it earlier than when you applied. Like before, they only restarted it once you applied for the payout, and then they'll restart from there for like the certain rules for like if you risk too much, your max risk. And now they will send you an email and restart it. So it's actually a huge improvement now from Apex. So
that's amazing.
There's no question. So those newer traders who maybe didn't track how much they risk, or just like most of us don't always, sometimes we accidentally risk a little too much. It will now tell us, and then it starts over fresh.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, you know, there's just so much fun, and you're right. It's just people who are breaking the rules. And that's what I've learned. Like I didn't break any rules. They approved my payout within 24 hours. I will say it takes a little while because they use ACH. So they'll send out the money, and then it does take a few business days for it to actually hit, which is a little annoying. I actually like using, it's normal. I like using Rise and some of those third-party payment services.
Because same stuff.
Exactly. So it's, you know, it's going to happen. That's like the only downside. You'll wait a few business days for the money to actually hit. But other than that, man, it was like, I got no complaints. So I would like to get some Apex accounts to give away, you know? But yeah, we can do a giveaway. By the way, I'm out of that trade, and watch it just rip lower now, but it's just being too difficult.
So I didn't
look, it's going to go lower. I think it's about to hit those lows.
I didn't hit my TP1 where I said I'd move my stop to break even, but I did cover some. So I covered some, but I didn't move my stop. So now it's sitting right at where I'm at, like back to break even a little bit. So I'm kind of considering, do I just want to get out? I took some money on it, but
I'm not going to lie. I just re-entered. I may regret this.
But yeah, I'm looking for one more little push up here to like 950 to take off another 50%.
You know what I just realized? We're actually fading each other right now, Luna.
Oh yeah, we're full of fade. Yeah,
we're full fade. I didn't even realize.
But we could both still win because, like I said, I already covered half. So I might even jump out of the rest of this. Like at this point, I'm kind of considering it. But even though I said I'm only going to move to break even if we make that push first, so I'm trying to hold one more push of these highs, and then I'll move to break even.
One of us is going to win. One of us, at least, you know, someone's going to be happy at the end of this. I'm just going to move.
Hopefully. But the reality is we could both lose our trade and we could both win our trade.
All right. So what I'm doing, guys, what I did, I'm putting my, wait, where's my stop? Oh, I just put something. I got to log out. This is my Tradeify accounts. I got to put my stop right here. It's probably going to get hit. What I'm doing is just risking the little bit of profit because these accounts were still up. I'll just risk it here and see if we get the push lower. But I don't think it's going to happen. I think I'm cooked on this trade.
No risk, no Rari.
No risk, no Rari.
So yeah, I'm kind of, I'm just, it's just an eval for me. So I'm trying to just hold it, but I'm considering getting out because we're really struggling right here to keep moving.
What eval?
Apex.
TPT.
Yeah.
Nice.
One of them is close to being passed, so I do want to take it seriously. That's one thing I do. As I get closer to passing, I actually risk down a little bit, you know, like because with the evals, I trade a little bit more aggressively. Like as a rule of thumb that I've had for like more than a year now, $500 on a 50K, right? Which is 25% of my drawdown. So you know, it's like double risking essentially from like a tenth of the drawdown. So. But I'm at the same time, sometimes I will push them, or like with Apex, I'll just YOLO them and try to do one and done trades. So
for evals.
Yeah, just for evals.
Yeah, totally. By the way, guys, Take Profit Trader, they are listed on Prop Firm Match, so you can get the best discounts with code MATCH if you want to get hooked up with TPT.
Yeah,
They're one of the firms that have daily payouts.
The strat with TPT seems to be like my plan at least is like trade the evals like less aggressively, right? You need 5 days to pass them. They have consistency rules. And then once I'm in the funded account, I'm going to try to trade it a little bit more aggressively because there's no activation fees right now and stuff. Like the deal right now is pretty good, but you put the money up ahead of time. So it's like, I'm going to try to break the groove that I'm in right now with doing it the opposite way. And I'm going to try to just, okay, go slow on the eval and then be a little bit more aggressive. Not like one day, not like need to make it all in one day, but like, you know, maybe I'm risking that $500 still that I normally do in evals or something, and to try to like push an account to the daily payouts quicker. And then once I'm getting the daily payouts, to try to milk it from there and not like go anything crazy, just do what feels right, 200, 300, $400, depending on the setup. So
I like that.
So that's kind of my plan for TPT. I haven't gotten to a payout yet on TPT. I've passed like only a few. I haven't really traded them that much though. So we'll see if it goes a little better this time.
Dude, I've never even tried Take Profit Trader yet. And there's no reason why. I just like I've just been focused on other firms, but 2026, I'll probably try them out.
Yeah, and really, like, we're trying all these different ones, and just remember that we're biased, guys. Like, there's nothing wrong with finding that one firm that is easy for you and sticking with it, you know? Like, I love Tradeify as an example of a really straightforward model that is just really good and easy, especially
why people love it.
Where you don't even have to think about the evals and stuff, you know, and just get the lightning straight to fund it. Yeah, that's more expensive than an eval. And if you're on a strict budget, then yeah, do your budget.
Oh my God.
You'll take
guys, I just got wicked out. I'm sorry. Look at that. It just wicked me out so hard. All right. So wait, we're probably no, I'm not in. I'm down. I'm down $23 on my top one futures accounts. Look, it's gonna go hit those lows now.
Yeah, I gotta figure out how to open up. I'm looking at the YouTube one for chat. And I'm gonna get dialed in this week. I'm gonna meet up with the team and get dialed in with StreamYard and stuff. So I'll be better on my game, guys. I'm sorry that I'm not as used to StreamYard.
If you want to do to get to the chat on inside of StreamYard, just go to comments on the top right. There's like a little toolbar.
Oh, I was just in the private chat. There we go. And yeah, I have the login. Yeah. Okay. Sweet. That's easier. Okay, that's better for me. Have you tried blueberry future? See, that almost sounds like a joke to me. I'm like what about banana futures? So there's so many out there, guys. And, you know, just follow the rules and trade good is my thought on the whole matter. So I still haven't got this breakout to move to break even, but I'm really considering it here. So yeah, I don't have a toss shared. I'm not going to try to switch the screens, but essentially I'm long from 42.75. Let's see, 42 spot 75.
It's looking good. It's looking really good right here.
Right now, I just have below this volume. I have it at 34.50. So I actually have my stop a little looser than I want, because more if we start to trade below this volume here, that's kind of where, and below PDH, I might just cut this. But I already closed 50%. So I'm going to close another 50%. I did micros. So I'm kind of thinking about closing another 50%, but I told myself I was going to wait for this one little push to right here-ish. So yeah, right there. But yeah, my chart's a little messy right here, but I can see through it, and I have everything on here for a reason. So I'm just gonna let it be. But
dude, it's a pretty tough open here, man.
Yeah, this is just taking so long, but we're kind of grinding up, which is kind of what you're
grinding up. Yeah, we're grinding up.
So I'm gonna just hold my long here.
By the way, guys, if we want, we could get ready to run another giveaway. Let me know in the chat if we want to do another giveaway. Let me see. Luna, can you take over the stream for 1 sec?
Yeah, I got you.
Go grab a coffee.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, bro. All right. I'll be right back, guys.
So, yeah, I can't show my toss right now very easily. So I could actually probably show it over my video, but it doesn't matter. It's just an eval, and that trade is that 30-minute close, so I don't have that much data on there. But the trades that I do have the data on are the ones that I'm going to focus on the stream always. I also want to be real. Like, I've tried to be like, if I take these other trades, I'm not going to tell them on the stream. Guys, it doesn't work because you guys see it. You guys can sniff it out like a dog. Like, you're like, look, like you see me focus and you hear the clicks, or somehow the volume goes through and it's like order filled. So it's easier for me just to be real about that stuff, but I'm gonna say it how it is. Like if it's a crappy trade, I'm still taking it. It's a crappy trade, I'm still taking it, or whatever the deal is. A new trade, a new strat, because that's real. That's what trading prop firms means to me. Having to figure that stuff out, and that's just my own way. Learning one strategy though from someone who has results. If you don't have a strategy yet, I swear I wish I had told myself to do it that way. I'm not lying. Like I had an ego around figuring out all by myself here and making my own strategies and stuff. Like because I was already coming from, trading, swing trading, crypto and stuff. So I'm like, yeah, I got this, dude. I didn't have it. So I wish I had put more time into studying. Like now, I don't think twice. Like I signed up for a mentorship thing at the end of the year. It's like $450 or something. I went to Austin Silver's boot camp, and like to me, that education stuff is just essential now, part of my life. Like in general, like anything I'm doing in life, like I want to be learning from people who are ahead of me. So I wish I had gone back and taken more courses, and not just any course, but from people that I respected, like I've taken a few now. I've taken 2, and now I've taken 2 courses, and I'm on a third that's like a mentorship thing. So I'm all in on that mentality, and I know like as affiliates and stuff, man, I'm about to close. I'm going to take half here. It's so close. I want to take half and move to break even. Boom. All right, can't lose when you're locked in, break even, and you already took some off. So I'm just gonna chill on this long, but let's see, what was the NQ long? I think I already forgot what I was talking about. Yeah, it's like prop firms is a certain type of thing, and that's something I've had to like accept, that I'd rather get payouts. Like I traded for like the first year pretty much of prop firms as if I was trying to trade a live account, and that like I think that taught me a lot, was probably good for my trading. But if I was just trading for payouts and coupled with like learning a strategy from someone, and really like someone that already has results or whatever, but learning a defined system that I can then gather my own results from, and and kind of skip ahead a little bit, because you can still add on to any strategy and make your own strategy if that's what you need it. But if something's working and you can jump ahead that way, like I wish I had done that a little bit, and take advantage. Like instead, what I did was like try to copy trade people in the very beginning. In the very beginning, I'd be like, okay, I'll learn while I copy trade them, but that actually just delayed my process. Like I should have just learned from someone who would teach me exactly what they're doing, and then start doing it for myself, not copy trade. So that's like something, looking back in 2025, I think I could have saved myself a little bit of time over the year, but hopefully that experience also pays off in chart time. So we are grinding up higher here. So I had this London initial balance long here that I didn't take because the New York Open happened, but look what it did. We actually retested it perfectly. We retested that London IB high, and then we popped. So that long here was not a bad idea, but I took it off the chart because New York Open was coming in and stuff. So I'm going to make sure we don't check chat here. You're saying you learned from copy trading? Guys, I need a, can I mute my mic somehow real quick? All right. So I just had to clear my throat a little bit there, but so I'm going to wait for ES to keep coming up, or sorry, NQ to keep coming up, and look for that short there and see if we get a rejection up there. Otherwise, I'd be looking for a short down there. I'm not going to try to take this long here. I'm going to be looking at MES though for the longs, which we're already in, of course. And we swept that area. So guys, I actually took that profit a little quick. We just swept that first TP I had. So, which I had from right here. So I'm just gonna hold this now, and that's about it. I'm gonna trail this with the 15-minute probably. I'm already at break even right now, so with the 15 or the 30, I'm gonna trail this. And otherwise, let's see if we could find anything on gold maybe. Yeah, so for MES, I would go long here. Yeah, I would go long here. I'm getting my gold. I trade gold on top. I've been using my 150K top one future, so I just pulled those up right now. So if you guys have any questions or anything, please be my guest. Would you have gone a long way rather than hoping for people to help me out? Wait. Oh yeah, mistakes of copy trading. Yep. And I did learn a lot from it too. Like you know, there's a lot of stuff that seems like we just have to get through on our own. At least maybe that's just some of us, but that's how it was for me too, about going on tilt and stuff. Like someone can tell you you're going on tilt or you're gambling, and it's one thing for someone to tell you that. But if someone's teaching you a trading strategy and a risk management and stuff, then they can say, oh, look, you broke a rule and now you can do this. So that's why I think the mentorship thing is like, you know, or just having a strategy to start with. So at least you can start with consistency and then move from there. So so what I'm looking at here on ES is that I'd be willing to take this long with a div. So that's a previous day high breakout. And then this is one of my classic setups, right? And then we're going to take a div somewhere from here or around here, right? And maybe this sets up differently. Maybe it happens a little bit higher up here or something like that. But like that. So that's what I'm going to be looking for. Long here, and I'm going to leave my indicator on. We're getting IB set right here in 5 minutes. We'll have the initial balance set. Yeah, I don't know what I'd look for on gold here. Let's look at gold. I'm actually kind of getting more excited about this ES long. And then, yeah, gold looks like it has room up if it keeps ripping, but I would need some structure here on gold. So we didn't quite get that. Okay, so here's probably what I would need for gold. I would probably need us to close back down and then to close back up again. Something like that. Just because that last candle didn't close above, or maybe on the 15-minute. So as of now, it's probably not going to set up for me on gold, is my guess, for that long. So I might have to wait, but maybe we come back down. Yeah, I could end up still getting something on gold. If we get a bigger move, maybe get a long from down here. I wouldn't mind that. Maybe we get a long from here too. Your winning rate has improved ever since you start trading on your own. Nice. And I think a lot of that comes from gathering data. For me, like just having my data to back things gives me more confidence when I take my trades. I see my setup, I take my trade. I don't take the ones that aren't my trade. And it just starts to add up way better, way smoother.
Hey, sorry about that, bro.
Oh, you're all good.
How we doing? Any updates? How's the trade looking?
Oh, the trade's actually sending right now. Actually, good.
Nice.
I forgot. Yeah, we're doing good here on this long right here, guys. So we're long on. I'm along on my TPT accounts in a toss. You know what? I might even take a few more off here. I'm gonna sell 2 on the ask. What? It's like asking me permission to sell. So I think my settings got reset. Huh, that's weird. So I just took 2 more off. I'm holding 2 micros still. There we go.
NQ just popped. I'm glad I got out of that short.
Yeah, good job on good risk management on that one.
Longs, baby. Longs are cooking.
Yeah, I think it's good. I like being on stream with you too because I like that the contrast of the way you do your risk management of being able to kind of get like you'll start to fill a trade with this small size because that's something I do in my personal account. So more naturally, I actually am like that. But with day trading, I just have been systematic more so. But I like that way of things because I've been able to like get big wins with low risk. And you can take a couple L's and still be in the game to catch your bigger move.
100%, man. 100%. So where's your TP on that ES long? Do you have like a max TP?
I don't know. Maybe up here.
By the way, guys, if you want, we can get this giveaway going. You know what we'll do real quick? Guys, get into the Discord for anyone that's new. If you don't know how to enter, go to the pinned comment at the top of the chat, join the Prop Firm Match Discord channel, and we're going to set this up right now. I'm going to give you guys a keyword. Okay, so get the Discord open. Go here to the stream chat under PFM TV. And this is what we're going to do. What should the code word be, Luna? We already did Luna before. So what should it be?
New Year.
That was the first one.
Oh,
we already did New Year.
We're not very creative, or good minds think alike. I think is more.
We're trainers. We're not artists.
Let's send it.
Send it. Okay. Okay, guys. By the way, when you type this, try to only you don't need to do a space. So just type "send it" in the chat, all one word if you can. If you do spaces, that's fine. I'll double check it. But go ahead, get those entries in.
And yeah, so for my TP here, it's probably more going to be trailing up with like the 15-minute or something. So it's just 2 micros. I already covered some around where we're at now. So I'm just going to let this either stop me out and lock in the win, or I'm going to just start trailing. Like maybe we keep popping here and we have a nice, I can bring my stop loss up on the 15-minute chart. I'll just put it on. I forgot my charts on. So like say this made a little wick here and then it kept going. Then I just trail my stop loss up to that low. And that's how I'll trail this probably on the 15-minute is what I'm thinking. And sometimes
so do you trail a lot?
Like I like to trail with market structure better. Like if it chopped here and then went up like that, then I'd put my stop loss there. And let's say it chopped again and then went up, I'd move my stop loss there. Only after it breaks the high of the chop, right? The structure. So
dude, honestly, I feel like I got to start trailing. I want to start getting into like trailing my stops because I'm always just a 1 in, 1 out guy. I don't even do partials. I feel like there's a lot of opportunities I miss out on just trailing a stop on a runner, you know?
Yeah, and you know, so I gathered my stats first. So I found actually that in general, managing my trades, I lost EV, but my best expected value across multiple strategies was literally holding for 2R. 2R.
That's why I've always avoided it. That's exactly why I've avoided it, because I've had the same situation. When I overmanage, it just, you start to muddy the waters. Like that's why I've always been 1 in, 1 out, because it's been just the simplest way to gather data and it works the best. But I think I could be a little nuanced on when I see a big opportunity, like, okay, let me lock in what I would have locked in on my original 1 in, 1 out, but see if I could just trail it.
Yeah, and this one, so a lot of it has to do with how many lots I have. So this one, I was risking like $600 or $700. And I had like a bunch of micros on. So holding 2 micros is not risking any of my base hit. So one of my golden rules I always say in the beginning of stream is that I have my pre-flight checklist here. I mean, should I read through it real quick? I'll speed run it. Half size or eval for choppy pre-market. No trades is a trade. Make every trade count, which isn't really a checklist thing. Check previous day journal entries and trade log. I leave clues to myself like, don't do that again, or this was a good trade. High time frame analysis first, and then I plan my trade ideas. No entering trades within 5 minutes of red folder news or market open for most of my strategies. How much I risk per my setups, A, Bs, and Cs. Don't let a runner get in the way of a scalp. So that is the one I'm coming for here. Don't let a runner get in the way of a scalp. See profit, take profit. You know, never let a runner get in the way of a base hit. And that's one of my golden rules now with prop firms especially. And that mentality changed my game to help me start getting payouts. So that's one of my really
that.
important ones. I'll just finish this off here. Complete journal for each trade, set copy trader, look for reasons not to take a trade, correct mistakes immediately, check rebuild dates. I keep getting rebuilds that I don't mean to do, and I hate that. Ask myself if I'm okay taking the loss on this trade before taking it. So, okay, I'm going to risk 500 on this trade. Am I cool to lose 500 on this trade idea? If I say yes, then I should have confidence to hold it. And so now that we're making this like pop here, I like technically would maybe trail my stop to like right here, because that is a really nice win. I'm locking in on those runners like more than 1R, but I'm going to wait for now. Because I took 2 off here. I'm only holding 2 more.
By the way, bro, I just wanted to shout out Kenny. First off, he says, Zarb, what's up, bro? We missed you. I missed you too, brother. But also, he took his first payout ever with Lucid on Christmas week. Dude, let's go. Congratulations, bro. That's fucking sick. Awesome. How much was the payout? Was it on, were you copy trading, one account?
I love to see that so much. It's like more than my own payouts. I like to see that in chat.
I just got kicked out for a second, but I'm back. Yeah, shout out Kenny, though, man. That's awesome. Congratulations.
I'm watching this to maybe move my stop up, but otherwise, back to gold here. This is one of my planned trade ideas, taking this long breakout, but because I already kind of missed the move, I have a good feeling it would have to look really nice. Like if this candle closes, if we get like a small green candle here, I'd probably take it. So I'm going to be watching gold here. That's on the 15-minute chart. So literally I can just come back every 15-minute candle close. I actually have a free trading tool I made called tradetimers.com that will just alert you when candles close. And it has different types of timer alarms. So I have a dashboard for that I have set up where I can hear the candle closes. And you can set like custom audio and stuff. So I'm actually going to bring that up right now, Trade Timers. So that way I'll listen for that 15-minute close and I'll remember.
Yeah, man. Kenny's saying he took another one today. He's gonna take another payout today as long as he makes a minimum of 150. Well, bro, one thing I'll say: don't force it. Okay, wait for a good setup. Don't oversize. We've all been there where we need to make 150 bucks and we blow our accounts because we just can't deal with. Maybe it's not today, you know. So this is some weird price action. Just be careful. But I think you got it. Let us know if you get it, dude.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking about just locking in this. I'm going to trail my stop up here.
While you do that, Luna, guys, I just want to let you know I'm going to copy the giveaway names right now. So just letting everyone know.
I'm going to put my stop like right below this. Yeah, I'm just going to put my stop at this wick low. Yeah, I have 2 TPT accounts here. So just trying to trade them safe, really. But I don't want to pay the rebill again. So, but one of them is, I'm copy trading them, but one of them is 700 bucks away. So a couple days of a few $100 will add up and I could still get the payout by trading low size. So, I mean, still pass the account. So that's kind of the way I'm going to try to trade these a little more careful now that I'm up.
Yeah, that's smart, man. That's the way to do it.
We got, okay, nada here on NQ, but we do have the initial balance now. So if I wanted to take the long on NQ, I actually would be able to take the initial balance breakout long here.
All right, guys. By the way, the last entry that I copied was from Mao, MOW. So anyone below that, if you were a little late, you missed this one. But no worries. I still got a ton of counts to give away throughout the day. Just letting everyone know that, though. I got the list, but let's let Luna manage this position real quick, and then we'll run the giveaway. So what are you thinking? Are you going to you're trailing stops now?
Yeah. Oh, it just got stopped out. So it was like for
nice. Okay, cool.
330 or something.
Let's go.
Nice.
Shout out Luna, guys. W's in the chat. So how close are you to passing that account?
I still need like a little less than $600 on one of them, and then the other one is just up 240.
Very nice, man. Very nice. Congrats.
And those are,
All
like
right,
I said,
so
I'm just using those for one strategy while I test it. So that way I don't have to second guess myself. Like, oh, these accounts are for that strategy. So even if my bias was different for my normal strategy, to learn that strategy, it helps me not be biased to just like do it over there and do it in that one account and kind of keep it separate. And I am logging the trade though. So I'm going to take a screenshot of this and I'm going to go ahead and put this in my, I have a log just for this one strategy to help me feel confident to take it. Let's see. So I have a tab just here, new strats. And I'm just using the same one here since it's just tracking these new strats. It's the one from last month. I'm not changing it. And I'm just going to drop it in.
All right, guys. All right, while Luna's doing that, let's run this giveaway chat. We'll get this going right now. We got our names. We got the pinwheel up. All right, so we're going to give away, I got 7 accounts to give away, right? So we'll give away 3 right now. We'll do 3 spins. So good luck, everyone, and let's go. Right, Manjus, shout out. You were the first winner. Let me find you on Discord, and then I'll show you guys how to claim your account if anyone's new and you don't know. No worries. I will show you guys real quick. All right, got you. All right, so this is how you're going to claim your account for all the winners. You're going to go over to X, okay? So you're going to go to PFM support on X. I will type this in the chat right now for you. So you can just get the link, make it easy. Bam. So just click that link, send them over a DM, show them proof of your Discord handle, and a timestamp too could be very helpful. They'll get back to you within 24 hours and hook you up with your account. So shout out to the first winner. Let's spin again. Let's get another spin in. All right. Chandru, you are the next winner. Let me find you on Discord. All right, I got you. All right, same for you. Just go to PFM support on X, send them over a DM, and they'll get you hooked up with your account within 24 hours. We could do one more spin. And by the way, guys, after this, I'll still have like 4 accounts to give away before the end of the stream. So to get our next giveaway going, I want to see how many likes do we have so far? 104. Let's try to hit 120 and we'll do the rest of the giveaway. So let's hit 120 likes. Okay, let's do one more here. Last spin for now. Leo Rocky, you are the last winner for now. We'll still do more giveaways, but you are the next winner. Shout out, bro. And same for you. Just go to PFM support on X, send them a DM, show them proof of your Discord handle, and you'll get hooked up. Shout out to the winners, guys. All right, man. This NQ, it's a pretty boring market right now. I'm not gonna lie. Not that
I can't.
A lot of people.
1040 right now. Like
It's
I feel like
dude.
we're like pre-market still or something. Like I think I'm gonna keep trading today. What time is it?
Bro, time really flew and not much has happened. And it's funny because everyone was saying, and I kind of agreed, that I thought the market was going to be really volatile today because of all the news with Venezuela and all that stuff going on. I was like, we're going to have some crazy price action, but not very crazy. Just like a slow grind up, man. We still have not inverted this 15-minute gap, by the way. I remember someone in chat asked about that. We have not closed above it yet. There's no closure above 25,690 on NQ. That doesn't mean I want to short anymore. I already kind of learned my lesson. There's not much to the short side, at least right now.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm just not liking much of anything here. I don't want to long this high. Good job getting long ES though, Luna, because that was the move. Like ES is hella bullish right now.
Yeah, and it's, it was like one of these things where when I did my top-down analysis, I actually, from my bias, I wouldn't have just longed it there. I would have had to wait because we're right in the middle of this like previous zone. Like if I put it on the 4-hour chart, we can see it. Like to me, just this whole range here. Like I guess I'm considering it a range. I was like, okay, we're stuck in this range for now. So taking a trade from the middle of it isn't like my favorite. I'd rather just be patient, and that's why I had drawn the long up above or below. But and then looking at NQ making lower highs on like when we zoom out a little bit, yeah, I wasn't really inclined to take this, but my setup was there, all the things, boom, 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 and it was that new one. So I don't have any other choice but to take it. It's like kind of the way I'm trying to go. With that one, because I'm learning it and I'm trying to trade it independently. So it made it really easy for me to just take the trade. Otherwise, to be honest, like I would have probably felt scared if I had another setup there, because the market right now just isn't really my favorite thing. Like I would rather be in evals right now. And then anything else.
Guys, I'm going to do a P&L check poll right now. I'm going to drop a poll here. Or if you are green or red today. I just started the poll, so check it out in the chat. I want to get a gauge for who's green, who's red with this price action right now. I am green. Polls. I'm green, but only because of the Asia session. Like I'm green on Tradeify accounts from Asia session, which I haven't touched those accounts since, and I'm red technically, but really it's like break even on top one futures. So bit of a mixed bag for me.
Bullish. That 15-minute. I'm going to stay out here, though. Yeah, I mean, even taking a little win on these evals for me today is a win. Like not taking an L in any of my funded accounts I'm going to consider that a win today. I do think that one of my top steps is that payout. So I'm up $740 in it. So I kind of want, like, my rule is normally to take the payouts. Any payout, I just take it. Like, even if I take $300 out of there, that's enough to buy another set of Top Step accounts or whatever, So I'm trying to like just take payouts, but in this account, I'm kind of thinking to try to wait for one more trade. And so I think that's also something that's going to like, I'm going to try not to think about it when I take that trade, because I do notice I'm way more likely to have like tilt or FOMO or things when I'm close to payouts. So that also helps me to size down too. But yeah, so today I don't want to lose that. I don't want to like end up taking that trade and then giving up that payout or something. So I'm going to be extra careful.
I like that, man. I think that makes perfect sense. Yeah, I don't know what I want to do here. Like there's just nothing. There's nothing I like here. I still would prefer to see the market trade down to the midnight open, but like I already got cooked on that once. Not cooked. But I took a loss. So it's like, I really want to just do it again. There's no difference in the price action now versus 15 minutes ago. Like there's no inversion set up to take. It's really, if I was to take another short, I'm relying completely on just what my perceived draw. Go to my chart real quick. What I talked about still is technically there. We have the midnight open as a draw. We have the new week opening gap. We have the previous day's point of control. We have all of these stacked lows here, but maybe this is something that happens tomorrow or later in the week. I don't think that these lows are going to hold long term at all. These are like exactly what we look for draws on liquidity. So I feel very confident we'll eventually take these lows at some point this week, but maybe it's not today, especially if we get that closure above 690. If we get a 15-minute closure above that, it's totally off. But right now, even though we're inside this bearish gap still, it's like there's no setup and there's no fair value gap in here for me to look for an inversion. Like there's just nothing. There's nothing. There's a little 1-minute gap here that was created that held, but maybe if you're really trying to be aggressive, you got this little 1-minute gap, you get a closure below that, you could play the inversion down, but you're completely relying on nothing except draw and liquidity. Like it's not a great entry. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll take it, but I'm not going to take anything right here because we pulled back here, it could just rip right back up. But yeah, I got to add flat to the poll next time. Right, Josh? I always forget the third option. I really do. I got to remember that.
That's the most impressive position.
Yeah, it is. Mike is green. He was long ES and NQ. Nice job, bro. Mondays are usually kind of weird, bro. Mondays used to be my most profitable day for years, and then
that's crazy. No way.
It was weird. It was for like 2 years. It was my most profitable day, and then it totally flipped, and it's one of my least profitable days now.
I had a funny Friday where I kept forgetting it was Friday because of the New Year, and then I realized suddenly that it was Friday, and I had been trading like way past my normal. Like Friday, normally I'd be like locked out after like one win or something like that. Like I traded really carefully, and I had kept forgetting it was Friday, so I kept trading, and I had a really good day. And I'm like, I wonder if I've been like in a mental block around that whole thing, or if I happened to just get lucky that day.
No, I think Mondays are rough. I think they're just weird usually. Like, most of the time for me, there's just no clear draw and liquidity on the higher time frame yet. Like you want to get more information throughout the week. Like Monday helps, whatever happens on Monday helps give you information for the rest of the week. And before that, you're kind of doing it just off of last week's price action. I think that's kind of part of it. But yeah, they're just not the best days usually. Especially if there's no news. If there's no news, they're like my all-time least profitable days.
%58 green, nice.
Little edge there, yeah.
Nice. I see some of y'all in the chat in here. Adam, what's up? I saw some other people in here. Savus.
Get that.
Man, I'm not going to be ready to get off. I'm feeling, it's almost 11. Yeah, I kind of feel like today's one of the days, just be really patient and like either lock it up or I might keep looking. I'll probably leave my charts up and keep an eye on it a little bit, but be careful to not take anything if it's not good.
I agree.
Gold still pushing. And yeah, I could see this. I could see one of these trades setting up still.
Tina Banks is saying bad year for Zach, starting with a bad trade. I'm cooked, dude. That's a bad omen. I'm done. I should just stop right now.
Pack it up. Yeah. Thankfully, trading's not quite like that.
No,
it's crazy how the variance has thrown me off of really good setups. Like I was talking about how I came back to trading the initial balance breakouts now, and I swear I don't know why I had stopped trading. Like I think I got traumatized by just like a couple weeks where I had a losing streak, and variance is always going to happen. Just like there's a probability to win amount of trades, there's like a probability of losing a bunch of trades in a row. So it's like that's what we're always filing with. So it's like eventually you're going to hit that. Like I look at my probability of losing like within like a month, which is about 50 trades for me. But meanwhile, I'm going to trade all year. So that means I'm going to hit losing streaks. So what I did in my personal accounts that helped me like start becoming profitable was looking at the last week, the last month, and the last year as like a series of win rates and kind of statistics to see kind of what my trajectory is. Like, am I improving or am I decreasing in my current trading stats? And so that would really help me put on the gas or put on the brakes. So I'd size down when I'm in when it's reducing. And then once I see that that weekly go up and then the monthly's going back up, then suddenly I know that I can start increasing my size again. And that has just saved me year after year after year doing that.
It's something that this is just personal, but for me, I've noticed that when I start off really strong, whether it's like start off really strong for the month or the year, it usually ends up being worse. And when I start off bad in the beginning, it usually ends up being a good week or a good month or a good year. Like last year was a perfect example, dude. My first 3 months were just brutal, man. Like I think I took one payout for like a couple grand, and it was really getting because I came off my first actually profitable, and I was like so ready for 2025, and I was thinking this is the year I'm gonna make 6 figures in payouts, and I was so hyped on it, so confident, and I just got humbled those first 3 months, and it got to the point that I was thinking like, there's no way I'm gonna make up how bad I did these last 3 months to get to 6 figures in payouts for the year. It really felt that way. And then by like May, June, it just picked up exponentially. And we made it. We made it to six figures in payouts. And it happened like mostly in the latter half of the year. And I just feel like that's trading, bro. It's never linear. It's never linear. It's always all over the place and unpredictable. But the point is, by the end of the year, by the end of the month, like that's the data you want to follow, not day to day, because it's it's too arbitrary. Like you're going to go through those losing streaks.
Yeah, I've had like a lot of good Decembers with crypto, especially. I've had some really good Decembers, when we have that Santa rally, that end of year pump. But then I've also had rough, very end of December. And I always blamed it on like tax loss harvesting or different things. Like, so yeah, there's a lot to be said that you only gain with experience, like when I first started futures, I kept hearing things, summer doldrums and, trading different newsprints. Like I didn't know what FOMC was and all this stuff. And so you gain that experience over time, like imagine having not gone through a full cycle or going through a 4-year cycle, election years. Like with crypto, I've always looked at that 4-year cycle Bitcoin chart that you can't not know, like if you trade crypto, but it makes total sense with like some level, election years and that type of stuff. So, yeah, I think and then also going through like different markets, like every, like what, I forget what it is. How often do we get recessions? Like every 10 to 15 years or something. So imagine like getting that experience, trading through COVID was crazy, for example.
Yeah.
Were you trading during COVID?
So I started trading in 2021. So like I caught some of the afterglow volatility, totally. But that 2020, I had nothing to do with trading yet. So I missed that whole crash and then the recovery.
2020 was crazy. I was in Costa Rica and getting ready to move onto my land. And I was just in a rental house, just locked in by myself during COVID there. Like there's no one in the neighborhood either. Like it was like, if I wanted to see people, I'd like walk down the street and hang out with the dudes, like hanging out in front of their house or whatever, young guys. Like I was like out there in the mountains and I was just trading. I just had a computer set up actually on my kitchen counter right by my sink was my setup. I have a picture of it still, and every day just on there. And, I was watching oil and watching other assets I hadn't even traded before, but it gave me a lot of experience just sitting through there and watching through it, and which everyone's doing now, watching streams and putting in that chart time one way or the other. So
in 2020, there was no live streaming yet, right? That was not much of a thing in trading.
Yeah, I hadn't known about it by then, and I was only trading personal capital, so I was literally just trading. Like I would talk to people on like Twitter and stuff, like for trading crypto, but I actually had bought equipment to record videos during 2020, which is without even knowing. That was when I moved to Costa Rica. I brought like a gimbal and stuff, and I recorded some of my first videos on YouTube. They're like about like how to use TradingView and stuff like that. And I didn't really lean into it. I wish I'd gotten into it then because I imagine my channel would be so much bigger. But whatever, it all happens at the right time, right? So I only started streaming because I got excited by seeing futures streamers and seeing how the community was popping off so much, and that seemed like it was a good thing to do for my own trading, to be recording and be taking it seriously. So I jumped in, but I wish I jumped in.
So I think it makes sense though. I mean, this is the thing. There was like a gold rush of YouTubers in 2020 who just like blew up because there was, it was not saturated yet, the like content space in trading. So like, if you even knew a little bit, you would just like, you would blow up because you were helpful enough for people, where now it's a lot more saturated. I feel like it's almost, I mean, if you got started then that would be great, but now you're somebody that is knowledgeable enough to actually give value because you have what, 5 more years under your belt. So you're helping, you're on YouTube and you're actually putting out valuable content. As opposed to like, you might have been able to blow up in 2020, but like, you've been trading for a while, so you might have been helpful. But like, if I started on my first year in of trading, like maybe I would have blown up, but it's like my content would have sucked. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And I mean, my content still sucked. I mean, and I'm sure looking forward, I'll think it sucks now too,
That's true. That's true. But you're like a profitable trader. So like, you're a good trader. So it makes sense to put out content. But there's so many people in 2020 who like got into trading a year ago, but it's just right place, right time. They make YouTubes and their YouTube channel blows up to 100K subscribers.
Because the honesty is like with my, which like if you look at my early streams with my YouTube, when I started doing it, I wasn't profitable with futures. You know, I was just learning. So like my first video was my plan to learn day trading. So I was kind of doing it as like an accountability thing of like, guys, let's see if I can do it. But I was using money, sadly, because I way overspent, but I was using money from my trading account. So it's a weird blend. And it made me kind of question everything though, because it's like, sometimes like when I was learning future, or as I'm learning futures, I'm like, oh, I'm just a beginner. I'm just figuring it out. But then at the same time, I'm like, well, before I never thought of trading as limited to one asset. Like I trade anything. I trade NFTs and, you know, I trade low caps or whatever, the Mag 7. And so I never like had I never like differentiated between different assets or anything. To me, it was all trading. But now I see it as completely different things like day trading, swing trading, futures, equities. I didn't even know enough about it to even think about it that way before. You know, it's the funny thing. Like, I didn't know about like the news that affects the economy and the inflation rates and all that stuff. I had no clue. I was just trading candlestick charts.
There are different markets that like, it is true that there are different markets that are better for different types of trading. Like futures are just so ideal for intraday trading, scalping, lower time frame stuff. Whereas like crypto, I mean, I'm sure there's people that do it, but I think from what I've seen, crypto seems to be, there's a lot more edge to exploit on the higher time frames. Would you agree?
I mean, that was the only way I was profitable with crypto. Like I never would go below the 4-hour chart, and which I have taken a few trades like that in my personal account with MNQ like a while ago now. But I am actually kind of curious to keep trying new things. You know, like I have this one strategy now that's just the 30-minute chart, and I'm slowly. I imagine over the years, you know, you just keep trying different things and learn and grow and whatever. But yeah, I'm open to growing with it too. Like I don't think I'll necessarily be trading the same way in a year. And I actually hope I'm not. Like I hope I'm trading better. You know?
Of course. 100%, man. Yeah, I totally agree with that. Man, I don't know what to do here. Maybe we'll take the short if we inverse this gap, guys. I just realized it's 11:02. Maybe we'll take a quick coffee break, guys, and we'll get ready to do a giveaway. Because I do have a few more accounts to give away. Yo, Luna, you are the man. Also, I've been telling people, I've been hinting that we might be seeing a lot more of you very soon. I don't know. Do we have to keep it? I don't know. I don't know. It's up to you. I
didn't get the memo yet, so I guess I'm not saying anything. I don't know
stay tuned, guys.
But I'm very excited, and yeah, guys, I'm blessed to be here with you guys, with you, Zach, for 2026. This is gonna be a big year for a lot of us. So I'm just inviting everyone to lock in this year. You know, that's just why would we not want to lock in? So let's lock in and follow you know, what we think is going to bring us to what we want, which is probably consistency, having some rules and all that. So I just invite you guys to leave that old stuff behind, leave it at the door of 2025, and we're just can be new a little bit and make some new rules or go through your trade log and stuff. So I just want to end the stream there, but like Zach said, I will be seeing you guys a lot more. Thanks for having me on, man.
Always, brother. All right, we'll talk soon, man.
All right, guys, make sure to like and subscribe. All right.
We're going to get a giveaway going. We're going to take a quick coffee break, and we're going to keep it moving, man. It's honestly pretty good first stream back. I thought I'd feel a little rusty. I might be a little rusty, but I feel good. I feel pretty good, even though we took an L on stream. I will say, nice. Like, if there's ever an L to take, this is the L I want. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing. And again, we could go over Tradeify because I am technically like still up nice on the day because I was scalping the Asian session last night on my Tradeify accounts. So I can show you guys that real quick. This is what I love about the bigger accounts too. Like you can make $800 easy because you have more drawdown. It's just easier. It's less stressful. So these are about halfway to pay out. I've been trading them like a week, 2 weeks. So they're cooking. Hopefully they're cooking slowly. This is just like, what do we do here, though? There ain't nothing to do here. That's why I think we should do some giveaways. Also, I saw someone said, what last year total payouts? I am making a YouTube video on this, so stay tuned. I'm going to drop the YouTube video about this. I will tell you guys, I've been open that it was 6 figures this year, which is my first 6-figure year for payouts ever. But I'm going to give the exact number on a YouTube stream. not YouTube stream, a YouTube video soon. That's going to be my next video that I'm working on right now. Yeah. Shout out Luna, guys. Shout out Luna. All right. All right. Let's get this giveaway going, guys. So if you are new, remember, go to the Prop Firm Match Discord channel. So there's a pinned comment at the top of the chat. Click that link to join our Discord for anyone that's new. I'll explain how you guys can enter. Give you a keyword. Also, let's get rid of this poll. It looks like we can keep the poll up, actually. It looks like most people are green, which is great. All right. I'm going to get Discord up. We hit 120 likes, though, actually. I was going to bribe you guys with likes. Oh, we need one more. We're at 119. Smash that like button, guys, and we'll get this giveaway going. Okay, I got Discord up. Perfect. Don't type yet. Don't cook yourself. I'm gonna give you a code word to enter. You guys know the deal. Real quick. Discord, bam. All right. So type, I have not given a code word yet. We're going to say type golds to enter the giveaway. Bam. Type the word gold underneath my name to enter the giveaway, guys. And there we go. You give me the Midnight Open indicator. Yeah, Armand. So there's a bunch of free ones out there. I'm using a paid version. It's from this platform called Edgeful that I used to use. I don't really use them anymore. But if you just type in Midnight, I'm sure there's a bunch. Like there's a bunch of them. Let's try some of these out. I could maybe give you this one. This, where is it? Did it show it? Midnight is all the way down here. Properly. We don't like that. Let's try another one. I'll find a free one for you right now. Why are they giving all this extra crap? This is why I like the one that I use, because it just gives me the line. Is that correct? This is not even correct. I don't know. You're gonna have to do some research on free indicators, but you also don't need an indicator, bro. Like literally just go to the 5-minute time frame and go to the 12 a.m. opening candle, which is right here. 0, 100 right here. This is that candle. This is where it opened. That's your midnight open right here. It's that simple. So remember though, it's Eastern Standard Time. So that's something people forget. They think it's midnight in whatever time zone they're in. It's the midnight open in Eastern Standard Time. Find that candle, just label the open. I'm sure there's free indicators that you can find. But yeah, you'll just have to look around. But that's it. Very easy. So guys, let's do this. I'll give you a few more minutes to enter the giveaway. And I'm going to take a quick coffee break. We'll be back in like 2 minutes and we'll announce the winners. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned and we'll get the winners going. Right back. All right. We back. We are back, chat. Everybody get a chance to enter the giveaway. Let me know. I'll give you guys another like 60 seconds maybe. Market took another leg up. Glad I didn't take that short. This is just like pretty gross Monday. Not gonna lie. This is just not the best price action. Not a lot of edge to exploit here, in my opinion. Most of you are green though, so that is no thanks to me. Guys, yeah, price action is trash. I'm going to get Duck Race Premium today after stream, and we'll do Duck Races as well. But just Pinwheel today. Price action is absolute trash. No worries, though. You know, we're still having fun. I'm down to take a trade. I just need to see something. We'll get this giveaway going. And by the way, guys, always healthy reminder, if you don't win a giveaway, remember, take advantage of the Christmas/New Year's deals that are going on right now. You can do that on Prop Firm Match. Again, always get the best discounts here with code MATCH. Top 1 futures, you got 40% off. This is the best deal right now. I'm about to load up on 20 accounts, I think, after the stream. 90% off Apex Trader funding. They do this maybe 5 times a year where they do 90% off instead of their usual 70 or 80. A 50K account is like $19 or something. It's crazy. It's insane. So I'm going to be loading up, try and get that 20 accounts and get it going. But if you don't win an account, it's okay. Get hooked up with Apex Trader funding, 90% off with code MATCH. You know, that is the best bang for your buck. But you still got Tradeify with their 30% off. Top 1 futures, 40%. You guys know the deal. A lot of good deals right now going on for Christmas and New Year's. So code MATCH. Healthy reminder. Shameless plug. W Prop Firm Match. What size account is best for instant funded? Honestly, bro, it's up to you. There's no difference. Like, if you're good at trading 50Ks on challenge accounts, then do a 50K. You know, there's give and takes. You have a better profit target to drawdown ratio with 50Ks sometimes. But other times, you know, you just might want more drawdown. I'm doing both. I'm trading 150K accounts on Tradeify because I like having that bigger drawdown, right? And then I'm also trading 50Ks with Top 1 futures because I just thought it was a good promo at the time. So it depends on what type of trader you are. I know that technically, this is no BS. People are more profitable with the bigger accounts, believe it or not. People make more money with them. That's why the prop firms push them a little bit less because people make more money with bigger accounts. There's data behind this. So keep that in mind. But, you know, some people, they can't afford the bigger account. Or they go, I can trade 2 big accounts or I can trade 5 of the 50K accounts. I'll go with 5 of the 50K accounts because you could scale up differently. So it really is personal to the trader. Just is. Is 70% win rate with 1 to 0.5 RR good for long term? Absolutely, bro. You will clean up with that. You can clean up with that. I got Apex and blew it because I was using Tradeivate on my phone and didn't put a stop loss. I'm sorry that happened, bro. It happens to the best of us. What's the best 50K instant account by the rules? Okay, so if you're going straight rules and most simple cut and dry plan, you got to go with Tradeify. Tradeify has the most simple rules. It's literally just hit your profit target before you hit your drawdown. You got your classic consistency rules and everything, but they are the simplest, most cut and dry instant funded plan. Right below them, the next runner up, in my opinion, for rules is Top 1 futures. They are very similar. But the reason why Tradeify, I think, is a little bit better for instant funded is just because of the drawdown. You get more drawdown. For example, 150K account, you get $6,000 of drawdown. With a 150K account with Top 1 futures, you get 4,500. 4,500 is the classic amount you get with instant fundeds. Now, if you are someone that's going with 50K accounts, though, Tradeify, it's 2,000 of drawdown, and Top 1 futures, it's $2,000 of drawdown. So if you're going to go with a 50K account and you want to get a better price, I think 50K accounts are actually better with Top 1 futures because there's no difference. It's just a cheaper option. Yeah. This is just Prop Firm 101. So that is what I would say. Hopefully that helps. I think that makes sense, right? Remember, code match on all of these firms to get the best discount. Yep, data backs up that people make more money with the bigger accounts. This is real. Top Step you can never go wrong with. They just don't offer instant funding. But if you're cool with the challenge, Top Step is great. Top Step is absolutely solid. Let's get this giveaway going, chat. Now nothing going on here. I'm so glad I scalped the Asia session, man. Otherwise, I'd be a lot more antsy to keep trying to trade. Apex, let me buy another account for 90% off. Yeah, you can buy as many as you want, man. The deal is going on for another like day. So you got time. You can buy as many, you can buy 100 of them if you want. This info is valuable, what you're saying about prop firms to go with. Yeah, man, there's nuances to this. You know, if you want to really try to optimize the best you can, there are nuances that you can pay attention to. What I just made an example with Tradeify top 1 futures is a perfect example, you know? All right, let me get this giveaway going. Sure, we got enough entries in here. They're still coming in, but I'm going to start copying names, guys. Yeah, I gave y'all a lot of time. Remember, if you're entering more than once, it's not going to help you because shout out Josh, we got our Google sheet that's going to make sure that everybody only gets counted once. Bear with me while I get this list going. Okay. So the last entry is Tushar. That's the last one. I just got the last person in there. Anyone below him, you're not going to be counted on this one. Just FYI. Doing here. All right, we ready, chat? How many accounts do I have left? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 4 more accounts to give away. So we'll do 2 right now and we'll do 2 more in a minute. Activation fee on Apex right now, if you lock it in for 90% off with code match, it's $60, I think, or $65 for the activation fee. As a beginner of your strategy, should I focus on the daily, the hourly, 5-minute, or should I focus on the daily, 15-minute, and 1-minute? You should focus, if you're using my strategy, you should focus on the hourly, the 15-minute, and the 5-minute or 1-minute for your entries. You don't really need to go much higher than that. That'll work. Okay, let's do this. Go. Ooh, I am not going to say all of that, but that is the winner, Manjusha. First winner. Let's go. Discord. All right, I got you. For anyone that's new, if you don't know how to claim your account, it's very simple. You're going to go here to PFM support on X. I'll drop the link for you guys, so you don't even have to go looking for it. It'll be right here in the chat. Send them a DM. Show them proof of your Discord handle, and you're good to go. New mic is fire. Nice. Good to know. Also, dude, my favorite thing is the fisheye lens. I got a new fisheye lens, and I'm streaming from a new camera. I like it. It looks dope. All right, let's do another one. Let's keep it going. Snacks. I like that name. Snacks. Let's go. Shout out. Discord. Yeah, we'll do one more list, guys. No worries. I'll do one more. That's 2. Go. Shout out, bro. Found you on Discord. Got you. So again, same as everyone else. It's really simple, brother. Just go to PFM support on X. Show them proof of your Discord handle. They'll get back to you within 24 hours, and you'll get hooked up with one of the 3 prop firms that are sponsoring the stream today. Huge shout out to our sponsors, Blue Guardian, Top One Futures, and Aqua Futures. Big shout out to those guys. All right, we'll do a new list in a second. We'll get a new list going. Give everyone one more chance to get in for anyone that missed. But in the meantime, does anyone have a question? There's a lot of good questions right now. But maybe we can answer a few more. The only one in trading with a fisheye, and that's probably because you film skate. Yep. Abby, I was talking about that with a few other people. That's exactly why. I think it's the way. Fisheye looks sick. I think the fisheye universally looks sick. Whether it's skating or anything, it just makes stuff look cool. Abby, are you coming on the stream next week? Let me know. We'll get it set up. Skate? Oh yeah, man. I've been skating my whole life. No, I have filming skate videos and doing the whole thing my whole life. You guys want me to drop a link to one of my sections? That's this one. I can't play the music for some reason. I'll drop the link to this. Timestamp, it starts at like at the 21-minute mark. We're not going to play this whole thing. Yeah, I've been skating for years, man. Inline skate. I don't skateboard. I inline skate. Yeah. Did it for years. I got into trading because I spent my whole life skating and filming skate videos and not really caring about much else. And then, I was 26 and I was like, damn, I got to figure something out. Like, what am I doing with my life? I love skating, but I need to figure out how to make money because I didn't really care about it much. I'm not one of those traders. There's a lot of other traders. They talk about how they were like entrepreneurs from day one. That's not me. I could care less. I could care less about money. Even in this day, like as a trader, it's not really about money, bro. It's more I trade because I like just not really having a boss and just being my own person. And I actually enjoy technical analysis and I enjoy trading. It reminds me a lot of skating. So yeah, the money is great too. It's a good way to make money. That's why I do it. I don't really care about getting a Rari or a Lambo. I live in freaking New York City. I ride a bike everywhere and I love it. But yeah, all right, enough of that. Yeah, that's me. That's really me. Skinny back then. Fuck you, bro. Yeah, stop skating as much. Bro, just wait. My New Year's resolution, as corny as it is, I'm getting back in shape. I'm going to be skinny as fuck again. 2026, I'm coming in hot. I'm not just going to be skinny. I'm going to lift weights, but I'm not going to be like brolic. That's not what I want. I want to be, lean muscle. Coming back. Watch, guys. We're getting old. I'm 31 now, bro. Abby, you skating? Oh, yeah. Gonna get gains, bro. Electric bike? Nah, Josh, I ride a regular bike, actually. You can't really see. You can kind of see it with the fisheye. It's hanging right here. That's New York City life right there, man. We got to find ways to store our stuff. All the money you're getting there, no way you're going back. So, man. His new dad life. It's awesome, but like no sleep. I'm running on like 2 hours, bro. 2 hours of sleep at a time. I'm lucky. Love it. It's worth it, man. It's worth it. I can't wait until she gets into her sleep schedule and we can kind of sleep through the night. That's going to be great. But until then, it is what it is, and I'm loving it, man. I'm glad that I'm back to work because it's like my reprieve. I get to take a step back and work a little bit, do my thing. I like that I'm working. What's my favorite skate spot in New York? I mean, if I'm trying to think of things that people know that are like universal, I don't know. There's a lot of cool spots in Chinatown. I love skating in Chinatown because of the like way the architecture looks really good on film. There's a lot of cool spots there. I like more like technical stuff. Born over the holiday. Yeah, 28th, December 28th. Her due date was the 20th, so she was late. Now, guys, this is so slow. Look at this price action, man. What is happening here? We got nothing. We got nothing to do here. Straight up. Let's do another giveaway. We might as well just do a freaking giveaway before we call it. All right, last one. Let's go to Discord, guys. Again, join the Discord channel at the pinned comment at the top of the chat. You can click that link to join the Discord. You come on over to here to the stream chat. I'm going to give you a code word. Here's what we're going to do. Type Zoe to enter the giveaway. ZOE, Zoe, because that's my baby's name. Yeah, inline skating was always a little more underground. Like it blew up in the 90s and then it became underground, but it's still going. There's a whole culture around it. Especially in New York City, there's a really strong inline skating scene in New York. It's one of the reasons I love living here. I'll pay so much in taxes to live in New York. Hey, thank you, Kirsty. All right, I'll give you guys a few minutes to get those last entries in. And listen, man, remember, we are here Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. We're coming back hard. We're here for 2026. We took a couple weeks off, so we lost a little bit of momentum, but it was the holidays. We had a lot going on. Now we are back full force. No missed days, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern. And like I said, we got some announcements in 2026. We might be trying to extend the stream, keep it longer, more often, more people. So we got big things planned. Big things planned. Back to Tampa with our new mayor. Dude, I know. I like Tampa, bro. I got family down there, so it wouldn't be crazy to move down there, but I don't know. People always say New York is so expensive, but you got to remember, like, you don't have a car payment. You're not paying for a car every month. Doesn't that just kind of make up for like the extra tax or the more expensive rent? Because Florida is not even that cheap these days. Maybe prices have gone down recently. They might have, but I remember looking a couple years ago and like, it was like, this is like New York prices because everyone moved down there. Adam K, what's your Discord name? I'll double check on this list. Make sure you entered. Tell me what your Discord name is. By the way, we're going to get this list going right now, guys. Get the list. A lot of entries for this last giveaway. Okay, the last entry I got was Supra Guy. So that's the last entry. Just FYI for everyone. Anyone below him, you're not going to be entered. But don't worry, because we are here every single day and we give away 12 accounts every single day on stream. Ready, chat? Adam the K is your name on Discord. Here, just in case, I'll just do this for you, bro. I don't know. There you go. Okay, let's do it. 2 more accounts to give away. Last 2. Sam the Trader. Let's go, bro. That's a regular right there. Congrats, bro. You won an account. Shout out Sam the Trader, man. Your Discord handle. Make sure I got that. Okay, it's the same thing. And let's do the last one, chat. We ready? Last giveaway of the day. Before we do it, last reminder, guys, if you don't win an account, first off, we'll be here every day, Monday through Friday. So you have a bunch of opportunities. Just tune into the stream, enter all the giveaways. But if you need some accounts, if you want to lock in some deals, Apex Trader Funding, 90% off code match. Tradeify, 30% off. Shout out our sponsors. You got 40% off Top 1 Futures. Alpha Futures, 15% off. Where's Aqua? Aqua Futures, another sponsor of ours, 60% off. And Blue Guardian, also 60% off, all with code match. Lock in those discounts for the Christmas and the New Year because you know those things don't last long. Okay, let's do this last giveaway. Here we go. Yeah, Sam the Trader's a true OG. Pintu. Did Pintu win today? No. He didn't. I don't know why I thought that. Shout out Pintu, man. Last winner of the day. Congrats, bro. Congrats. Real quick. Right. Hey, chat. That's going to do it for the giveaways, man. Congratulations to all the winners. Again, you have so many opportunities every single week to win accounts. There's no other trading stream that gives away as many accounts as Prop. Just stay tuned. Keep tuning in. And you got the opportunity, man. You'll have the opportunity. Again, last reminder, code match for all the best discounts on all your favorite prop firms that are actually trusted with Prop Firm Match. We'll just leave it there for the day, man. You know, pretty slow market. You know, if the market was moving, if we were trading, I'd stay till 12, but like we got nothing going on here. I mean, it is just slow. I found this channel. Oh yeah, I'm glad you found it too, Triple J. Thanks for being here. Another great stream, bro. Yeah. Good start to the year, man. I'm up on Tradeify. We're break even on top one futures. I'll take it. I'll freaking take it. Got no complaints. It's the whole stream, Zach. Happy New Year, man. Are you a dad? Happy New Year, brother. Yes, I am. I announced it to everyone, but yeah, I am. Happy New Year to yourself, man. Seriously, thank you. Again, guys, last time I'm going to say it, just like, so I really am grateful for all the kind words. A lot of you DM'd me on X, on Discord, congratulating me, wishing me luck. It's awesome, man. It means a lot to me. I really do appreciate it. And, I'm going to just give back by trying to provide value on the charts. That's what I'll do to give back. Much love, guys. And I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we got Stoic coming on, another regular. We got our boy Stoic at 9:30 for the Open. We'll be catching up with him for the new year. And guys, we have a big guest coming on Wednesday, or at least he's supposed to come on. We have Dodgy, who is allegedly the creator of the IFVG, the inversion fair value gap. He said he's coming on. So we'll see. If he comes on Wednesday, that'd be pretty lit. He's set to do it. So this is going to be a good week. Great start to the year. But other than that, stay tuned tomorrow for Stoic Jake, and we will be back tomorrow. Peace and love, gang. Later.